call. I need everybody to check in with the hammer and the honey. It's D now, aka Tribulation Kid. Thank you for joining the Tribulation Kids Network. You are watching Trib TV. Let's go. Yo, what's crack-a-lacking? It's D-Nell, aka Trib of the Tribulation Kids, and I'm in the building, and I'm here for the second time on a Saturday, and I do like the turnout as I have turned on the live. I got 6 people in the house. Shout out to the chat. DMG checked in. I appreciate that. I appreciate those that are in the background. I decided to do another live stream because my hat was dusty on the last one. Yo, I just was in a good mood, man. I was just like, man, let me come back out here and just chill and see if I could get some people in the house to chill with me. I want to try to get used to just kind of being live again, you know. So I'm still kind of practicing, you know. So I ain't gonna try to act like I got it together. To even be out here on a Saturday afternoon. It is exactly 2:19 out here right now in Vegas. I seen that my last video did all right, you know what I mean? So I was like, yo, maybe I can get some new people here, or maybe even some old people to show up. You know, I just appreciate y'all being in the house or whatnot. So anyway, I didn't have nothing to talk about. I didn't think about it until like the last minute to just go out there and go live. So I do apologize if y'all came up in here looking for some information or some news. Now, if you got some information or some news, now we can take that as well. I don't mind, you know. But I kind of enjoyed the last video, you know, that I've been, you know, I watched, and like the last couple of videos I kind of made. I kind of enjoyed them. So I was like, I gotta, you know, make me another one. I got a feeling that I kind of want to go put my dusty hat back on, or kind of clean it up that it ain't so dusty. But for some reason, I'm just not feeling this brim right here. You know what I mean? And I want to take my hat off, but I know my waves ain't going. They ain't going right now. You know, I'm just still trying to get some things together. But I'm still trying to get some things together for the network and just to try to get some people in the house. Brett Glaso's in the crib. I appreciate you, Brett. Live again for the second time today. I appreciate you coming back for the second time, dropping in just to say what's up. And you as well, Dick McGriffin, DMG. I appreciate that. Man, I've been laughing to myself, man. Off the camera, that is like, yo, let me come out here and just kind of chill some more with the people and see if we can get somebody in the house, because I just kind of I've been chilling, man. Like, I've been laughing. I'm having a great time just watching the content. Like, it feel good to kind of watch me again. And you know, I don't really watch it until I'm like doing something consistently. You know what I mean? So I kind of just been enjoying the content as of lately. You know, my live stream, I really don't be talking about much, you know, to begin with, you know, but it's a comfortable feeling for me, you know. Like, I get a sense of peace, you know, just to be on my stream, you know, with the people, you know. And then you never know who's gonna stop by. And then you know, I'm noticing that I'm speaking to the United States, you know what I mean? So now that I start getting some of the United States ear to listen, you know, I want to make sure that I try to have some content or some type of something going on where people can enjoy, you know, their experience here, you know. And like I said on the last live stream, most people are watching me from a mobile device, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I just feel like, you know, I want to get out here and try to keep it going, you know, just to have the network. Because I do have some friends that will stop by eventually, you know what I mean? But I know that I can't expect, people to stop doing what they doing for me, but that's the part of making the video, what I mean, is that I could check in and I could check out, and for me to go ahead and spin the wheels and just try to get to another 2 hours, like that last video did good for me, what I mean? So if I can give me another 2 hours, but I feel like I'm still gonna go put my dusty hat back on just because I at least liked the look, what I mean? Like I'm just not feeling this, you know what I mean? Just for some reason. So I might need a quick second just to go and change up, just a quick second, and I'll be right back. But earlier on my live stream, I was like, man, I want to listen to some Ike Ill. Let me go ahead and play something for him that I seen earlier that I was like, I could play that joint right there, because it just speak volumes. I don't know where it's at though. There you go.
Long nights on the block, chasing Skrilla. Life of a dealer, rolling with young killers. Standing so long, I got splinters from my Timbos. And nosy neighbors always peeking out of windows. Eyes always low from blowing on the endo. While fiends spit game, trying to play me like Nintendo. When getting that bag was quick and simple, and risking my freedom didn't seem like an issue. From 33rd and Roanoke to T Street, Harlem. Posted at the cat spot is where you could spot them. Strapped with them heaters in the middle of the summer, block jumping with runners doing numbers. All we were focused on is how we could come up and not getting knocked if the D's tried to run up. On the grind from sundown to sun up. Haters always mad cause they could never trump us. Wasn't good enough, so we had to give it up. We wanted to live it up by any means. Consequences didn't matter much, cause we didn't wanna pass it up. As long as we had enough for us to eat. What else you gonna do when you watch your mom struggle? She's so stressed out that she can't even hug you. This isolated me and put me in a bubble. I turned to the streets and they showed me how to hustle. I was 16 when she threw me out the house. Then I really found out what that life was all about. I was good with the numbers, perfect for slanging. The OG noticed and put me through training. Take straight paper, no shorts on the packs. I served them up right so they kept coming back. It was so proper that they didn't mind the tax. The craving for the taste had them flipping like flapjacks. I got good at it so my digits started stacking. Young Nino Brown in the hood, new jacking. Living in the moment, not thinking about the price. Some started with me but failed and lost their life. Wasn't good enough, so we had to give it up. We wanted to live it up by any means. Consequences didn't matter much, cause we didn't want to pass it up. As long as we had enough for us to eat. The struggle wasn't good enough, so we had to give it up. We wanted to live it up by any means. Consequences didn't matter much, cause we didn't want to pass it up. As long as we had enough for us to eat. This is for my dogs inside and the ones that lost their lives. The struggle made us wanna grind and leave the hard times behind. Ooh, the struggle. We tried to get out. The struggle, the struggle. The struggle wasn't good enough, so we had to give it up. We wanted to live it up by any means. Consequences didn't matter much, cause we didn't want to pass it up. As long as we had enough for us to eat. The struggle wasn't good enough, so we had to give it up. We wanted to live it up by any means. Consequences didn't matter much, cause we pass it up. As long as we had enough for us to eat.
Yeah. I'm back. Sorry about that. But shout out to Ike Izzo on that. The struggle, today I felt like I was kind of struggling a little bit, so that was a good record for me. Just to sit and vibe to, so hopefully you guys are vibing. Shout out to Ike Izzo just for the break, man. Like I just needed to make some moves right quick. So now I feel a little more comfortable back on the set. Shout out to Daisy Edelyn is in the house. Look, Daisy, I don't know if you're still here, but if you are, I apologize about last night. Like I ain't mean no harm. I feel like I came over to your house, just hungry, and I looked at hungry and I shouldn't have looked like that in front of your company, you know what I mean? So I do apologize, if you're still in the house or if you watch this back, you know what I mean? Like but seriously, I was serious about what I was talking about though. I just need you to know, 5 people in the house. I just appreciate it. I figured I'd come out here do another live stream, just because, man, I just got to get on the move of things, get back comfortable on the mic, get back comfortable within my surroundings and the people that just are around. So it's not gonna be easy, for me to do this, and I know I ain't gonna be able to at least stream for the next couple of days, probably be 3 days, so I figured, let me come out here and just get another one today, to try to stay ahead in the content since I have been consistent the last couple of days. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I guess you got to look at it like, is he going to be consistent this week, versus, is he going to be consistent every day? You know what I mean? Like, y'all got to stop judging. Like, damn, that's what's making it hard. Like, this get all rough out here, man. 6 people checking in. Look, some of y'all just waking up. Like, look, did you get a good rest? You know what I mean? Like, look, you was here last night or you checked in. Let me know. I'm going to try not to push the live button so much. But, just after my last video, I just seen that my numbers was a little more better than they have been lately, you know what I mean? But people are actually watching it now. Shout out to my man Eric B coming in the door. Hello, everyone. Man, I appreciate you coming back, Eric B, man. I don't know what your day is like, and everything like that. I just, I'm checking back in. Man, it just seemed like, it's a grind, and I know that grind, starting and just having to stay consistent. And I feel like it's on me, as long as I could just get out there and just stay on that grind, you know what I mean, and stay ahead of people, give them enough to watch, then I could sit down and take a break, but it got to be something recent, it can't be you say love you, man. I appreciate it, man. Like I need love, and I appreciate it, man. I love you back. So let me know, what I was talking about with the rec center thing. I'm trying to do something that's gonna be dope. But at the same time, just to be able to get out here eventually with them panels, open panels and discussions and talk about the word. I would love to chop it up with people. I don't know how it's gonna be, because know about studying online. Like, I mean, like live, like it's just not as intimate, what I mean, as it is, for us to just, go in the closet and just talk. That don't sound right. Pause. But I'm saying you should know what I'm saying. Like, ain't no disrespect. I'm just saying, man, we talk about the Lord, but you can't even use that. I'm sorry. I got all these personalities in my head that just be speaking at once. You know what I mean? Everybody want to be heard. And I just, man, God. So I was trying to get it together, man. And I've been coming out here live just a little more, just because now I'm on my set. I got little activities in the description, you know what I mean? Then, we can always, add some more stuff into it, and then I really got a little script, So stream y'all got a teleprompter now. You know what I mean? I believe it. I believe that's what it is, but you know, um, I'm off the script, you know what I mean? Just spitting. And I feel like that's the type of mentality I just needed right there. Like just feel like I held a lot of in that I just didn't speak, So now I got to get into the practice and the routine of doing things. And I know it sounds like I'm repeating myself, but man, that you got to do what you got to do to exercise. That's all this is to me is exercise. I also want to know how to speak to 300 people. You know what I mean? Like you got to go out here and speak to a little bit of people. Be faithful with a few things, and Lord bless you with more. That ain't the way the scripture go, but you can use it like that. Boy. And then when they be in the background, they don't say nothing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I gotta do all the talking. But wait. Cause look, I'm about to do the silent live stream. Boy, I'm telling you, that's gonna be trending out here. People gonna be like, man, look, man, we going live tonight at 8 o'clock, silent. So serious, you know what I mean? So if you got a silent crew and you ain't gonna mind stopping by, I'm appreciate it. You know what I mean? If you come through, just peek in. You ain't even gotta stay. Like, look, I guess it's I don't know. Well, we gonna see. We y'all think I'm playing with the silent? Boy, I'm about to make the silent look good. Boy, they're gonna be like, look at how many views he had on that thing. What? Let's see, share the stream. I appreciate it, Brad. Brad trying to get some people up in here. Man, look, Brad, look, we're gonna get some people up here. It's gonna be popping, boy. When they get to coming up in here, boy, I'm telling you, man, we're gonna go swimming. It's gonna be a pool. We're gonna put a pool up in here. So serious, you know what I mean? Just right back there where the blue light is, it's gonna be a pool. Swimming up in this joint. So yeah, man, with 6 people in the house, man, I'm saying that this possible that I'm gonna get some new people, you know what I mean? Because my last live stream, it didn't seem like it was a lot of people here, you know what I mean? Like people was checking in, I was getting 6 and 7. It wasn't like I was getting double digits though, is what I'm saying. And it would drop down and do like 4 people, like it's doing right now, you know what I mean? And I was watching the number while I was talking on the live stream for the whole 2 hours, and I'm sitting up here thinking, well, lately it seemed like my views only been like 30 some views after the live stream. I'm like, dog. I ain't never seen it like that. Even when I wasn't monetized before. Man, people tripping. They ain't watching TV. They watching their phone. anyway. So I'm gonna try that one day. The silent, yeah. Well, I used to do it back in the day when I first got on. I was actually saying something, but I play too much, man. Just I couldn't get it together, man. But I know that I have to just kind of be out there more to get a social media presence. You know what I mean? But I noticed that when I used to do the silent, you know what I mean? Like it's certain people, like sometimes they just want to just hear me speak. Like they ain't even really trying to be in the chat. Like they rather be in the background. Like I do got some friends like that, you know what I mean? I'm trying to think of one. Like there's a bunch of them, you know what I mean? But my silence, I know that they'll come by and they'll say something to me in the chat, and that'll be cool. There's a lot of my friends that are very shy, and then we're gonna go meet some new people, you know what I mean? Like I just got a new friend yesterday, you know what I mean? Couple new friends today, you know what I mean? Like I've been getting some new friends, but it's just a little slow out here for me. You know what I mean? Like I'm so used to just the city being live, and it seemed like, it ain't live as it used to be. Let's see, silent lives are whack, man. Look, come on, man. We need you to take this serious. You know what I mean? Like this is a serious situation right here. And I'm telling you, the silent live streams to get the popping. You ain't never had one, is what it is. You got to have one to know what it feel like. I'm telling you, man. Like they come through with a silent network. You know what I mean? Like, they swing through and they'll put you on it. But the only thing is, like, I gotta get out here and go to other people's channel, and I hate to do that. Looking for support, I feel like, man, I'd rather just put a silent live stream up there and just see if somebody come through. Like, I'm fishing, like that's the way we can fish. But to go to other people's channel and fish, like I be feeling bad. Like, I don't want you to feel like I'm only there to gain support. You know what I mean? Like, yo, if I can't make it, I can't make it. But I don't want to just make it so that I can get a couple people of yours. Like, I ain't trying to get people like that. Like, if you want to come through, you want to hang out, you want to share your content, you want to whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I would rather just be like that than me have to, you know, go over there to your channel and just be like, yeah, can you put me on your pen? Can you share me? Can you do this? You know, that ain't my style. You know what I mean? And then it's like the super chat. Like, if you could super chat your way through, like, no, I ain't doing that. I did it before. You know what I mean? Look, I'm bouncing back from it. The boy, y'all been looking for me. I'm trying to save, man. Look. My heart run big. That support, you know what I'm saying? And people out here telling people I'm rich. Man, I'm struggling. That's why I played the soundtrack, boy, the struggle. God damn. You know what I'm saying? You see people laughing. I ain't got my dollar sign. There's a happy face in my chat. On your It's a happy face in the chat on y'all end, you know what I'm saying, to donate. You know what I mean? Like, look, I ain't even trying to press people to ask to donate. You know what I mean? Like, as soon as you start saying that, like, yo, can you hit my PayPal? Yo, can you hit my cash out? Did they start coming by? You know what I'm saying? Let alone you lose support. People like, oh, he wants money. That's the only reason why he here. He wants to get money, so I say he can get money. Yo, I have fun out this joint, like, for real. When I watch the video back and I see myself laughing, or I've known what I'm saying and I'm laughing, like, that jump for me. And I see me, that jump funny because I get to see myself, you know, just in a position of just, you know, having a great time. You know, like, y'all don't have a great time with it like I do. Like I come out here, have fun with the chat, like, hey, regardless of who talking to me, how many people here. When I go back and watch that video, boy, like, it's something that just when it's I could just watch it straight way through. You know what I mean? I've been watching that jump, stuck to it. I'm telling you. Shed a couple tears on some of the stuff I say or how I say it. Like, there's certain things I'm passionate about. You know what I mean? And I just love it. Like, y'all don't understand the therapy of it. You know what I mean? Like, and to finally get something to say, like, to get out there. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm finna get out here. Like, I was looking at my numbers, like, yo, we only in Brazil. Like, we ain't out in the Philippines no more. What you mean? What you mean? The UK rocking with now, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Snoop Dogg going to New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the East Coast ain't rocking with the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Snoop Dogg and Dr. Man, so that's what we gonna do. We're gonna get out here, you know what I mean? We're gonna travel, we're gonna go meet some people, you know what I mean? We can go post our flag, we're gonna go hang our banners, you know, that's what the silent gonna do, you know what I'm saying? When we do the silent stream, we're gonna hang the banners. That's me out here promoting that joint. I'm telling you, I got some friends that'll come through, like, they can't stay long, you know what I mean? Like, it'd be easier for them too, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of them get the nosebleed. You ain't gonna get no nosebleed in the silent live stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just make it available for everybody. And then I ain't gonna tell them what I'm gonna do. Let's see. A Missouri player got caught off the field. A Missouri player got charted off the field. Are you watching football today? What's going on in the NBA? I heard there was something going on. Let's see. Watching the Missouri Vanderbilt game. Oh man. See, Brett, this is what we gonna get stuck at, man. It look like it's just me and you up in here. We gonna have to pick something we both can talk about. You know, it's like, man, ever since I was young, I ain't never really watched college basketball or football. I don't mean nothing by it. I was just watching the pros, you know, and I started watching them, you know, because I just really stopped watching TV. You know, like television to me, you know, it just wasn't the same. You know, when the reality show came into life, you know, it just changed everything for the sitcom. You know, people wasn't watching the television show no more. So I started watching TV, you know. I mean, I like the real world when it first started and everything, but I mean, you know, it just went too far. You know what I mean? Like it's just other shows that it created, and I don't want to talk bad about no shows. I'm just saying I wasn't gonna follow that trend of reality television because to me it wasn't reality. Like they was not live doing some real live stuff. That to me was doing scripted stuff. Like you know what I mean? I like the non-script stuff. You know what I mean? Like I do like a improv type of thing. That's why I will be honest with you. I'm one of them people. I like Wayne Brady. Wayne Brady. Like I think he's the most talented. He's really a talented dude. You know, one of the most talented dudes in show business. You know, Kyle Krippner's in the house and he's sharing his content. Hey, Kyle Krippner, man. You on 2K? You on a PlayStation? You know what? You got a PlayStation 5 or you still on the 4? Look, you out there on the 3? Let me know. People still rock with the 3. But yeah, man. Can you play? Can you play the boo? Yeah, I could try. I could try, man. That's how I feel today, Kyle. Um, you know, it's just one of those days where you just feel like, you know, Kyle. Let me see something. Let me see something. Hey, Kyle, can you hear me, man? Let me just know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Kyle Krippner, can you hear me? Let me know. Cause my board ain't been working, man. My sounds and stuff ain't working. Can you hear me, man? You ain't saying nothing. I need to know, man. Dang. Let me know. Brett, man, can you hear me? Yes, you can hear me. I'm saying, can you hear it? Dang. Do you hear the effect? Or am I just out here tripping? Or do I gotta do this? Man, let me know. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Dang. Oh, this is a regular mic. See, these two different mics. Yes, whatever. Man, anyway, I quit. Um, turn that off. I can't hear it. I can't hear it. Turn it up. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm having an issue right there. I figured it was gonna be bothering me, and I don't want to get too involved in it because, man, Kyle, man, yo, you, you know some people you can invite over here to the silent live stream, like some people that might want to come spend the night. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just, I'm just playing. I'm talking about my channel. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna do the silent. You know what I mean? Like they might need to spend the night on the channel. You know what I mean? Not at my crib. Nah, my effects is terrible, huh? I hear you, but not the effect. Mhm. Man, I gotta fix some stuff, man. It's, it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some patience. You know, you see how I'm not letting it bother me. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. You know, I just need the mic, you know what I mean, or a phone. You know, if I get the phone going, I'm good. You know, but I do got some friends that'll hook up the silent though. Y'all think I'm playing? Watch, boy, they gonna say, boy, Dinell, he knows something. Watch. I'm telling you, I'm gonna do a silent. I'm gonna put that junk in my pocket and just walk around this joint. You know, how they gonna do it? Want to pop in? Because see, what I notice is after my last live stream, my view count went to at least like a 60. You know what I mean? It's not been like that in a long time, you know. So what I seen is that if I stay live at least another 2 hours, then it'll probably count like that again. So then what that is telling me then is if I go out there and I start doing the silent and I do the silent longer than I do the regular live stream for an hour and a half or 2 hours, I'm seeing the difference in what it is doing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Look, I'll be back. I'll be back in a little bit. But I can hear you much better. I'm out right now. Oh, okay. Okay, Kyle Krippner. I was asking you some questions you wasn't answering anyway. It's cool. Bye. All right, peace. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Look, I'm gonna be talking to myself now, and I don't have no problem with that. You know, I could talk to me. Um, he won't talk about nothing anyway. I was gonna have to do all the talking, just like I was doing with Brett. Brett wasn't doing no talking. He out here sharing it, getting people up in here, like he up in here talking, and he couldn't even talk back to me. I was saying, man, like, man, Brett, what I was talking about, I don't forgot. Reminders of the song Day One Effects by Das Effects. What you know about that, Brett? That's what I'm talking about, Brett. You be coming from left field. Like, what you know about DOS effects? Like, you really be going back in the day. I think when I first met you, we were talking about the old Run DMC. We was talking about some the Beastie Boys. Like, you know the lyrics. You know what I mean? Like, you know these verses. You know, like I think you walk around with the Run DMC hat and the rope chain. You know, you seem like that type of dude, Brett. What's it? The rap? Well. I'm in a load of fire right now. Oh, so it's hard. It's hard to hear you. Sorry, you don't have to explain it to me another time or unless I can go to another room where it's quiet. Um, Kyle Krippner, why are you in a line of fire? Like a load of fire? Like you in the bathroom or you know what I'm saying? Like what's going on where you at? I need to know. Let's see now I'm laughing at myself. Oh my god. All right, hold on. Let me try something. Um the rap group. Have you heard the new Vanilla Ice song? Uh, no, I haven't. Um would you like to give us a review of what you think it sounded like? Uh, Rolling in my 5-0 is the title. Okay. I'm okay. I'm back now. What were you saying to me? I said I was going into another room where it's quiet and not noisy. Okay, yeah. I need you to calm down just a little bit. Relax, okay, Kyle. I need to ask you a question. What are you doing in a line of fire? You know what I mean? Like, try it again. Try it again. Try to okay. What was I getting ready to do? I was going to look up this song. Let's see what Brett's talking about. Brett said, let's see, man, what is it called? The video has Arnold Sandler and the Ninja Turtles. Let me see. Vanilla Ice rolling in my 5.0. Pony Boy, what's good, gang? What's good with you? Pony Boy's in the crib checking in. Man, I'm checking out this Vanilla Ice rolling in my 5.0. Let me go on mute to check it out right quick. Let me just go on mute. Then that way I ain't leaving. Y'all got to get used to the silence anyway, man. Just give me a second. Hold on. Um, listening to that, it puts me in mind of a Nate Dogg. You know how Nate Dogg sings that on the hook. That's kind of what that does for me. Now I ain't really heard the whole song. Like, I just was just peeking in on it just for now, cause I'm on the live stream. Like I don't want to listen. That is the original 5.0 from the Ice Baby video. I'm gonna check into it just because you might be putting me onto something, and you know what I mean, it might be new. But I got it locked in my device that when I go and open it, it'll take me straight there. So I appreciate that. Shout out to the 5 people that are in the house. 37 minutes in. Um, Ice Babe. Come on, Kyle. It ain't nothing wrong with that record. That's a good record. Vanilla Ice has it restored. Okay. Um, I appreciate that. What else is they talk about out here in the streets and in the world? You got some more information? Let me know. Mm, I don't know, man. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I just don't. Man, I just got off the phone with Rick Ball not too long ago. He tired right now, you know what I mean? So shout out to Rick. But I just got off the phone with him. Boy, he told me a couple things. He showed me a couple things. Like, I'm gonna see if it works. Like, we gonna be out here doing some stuff in the next couple days, next week, whatever. We gonna try something new. Um, I'm gonna head out here. I'm gonna get something to eat. Catch up with you later. Thanks, bud. Bud. Yo, I'm gonna need you to just call me sir. I'm serious. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's something about the way you approaching me today, Kylie. You know what I'm saying? Kyle Krippner. I need you to know, Kyle Krippner vlog. I need you to start calling me sir. How is Rick one ball and you laughing? Man, look, man, don't y'all see. Y'all always taking it there, you know what I mean? But he good people's. Okay. No, ain't Kyle Krippner, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna need you to start calling me sir. Man, I'm hungry as a mother. He talking about some food too. Like, what you gonna eat? Let me know. What's in the description so I can know something new to cook. Like, I need something to eat, man. I don't know what made me come out and say I'm gonna do another live stream, and I'm gonna sit there for 2 hours. I doubt I can. Boss trip, boss. No. Damn, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. It's just me and Brett up in here, like Brett, man. Like, yo, I'm telling you, the last live stream, it felt just like this. It felt like it was only so many people that checked in. But after I got off the live stream, I'm telling you, the number looked it better than it normally looks. And I was trying to figure out, well, is that because it's a Saturday? You know what I mean? But regardless of the fact, the fact that me staying 2 hours. I also been working on some content. So I've been pretty busy myself, especially with this new stuff. You got some new stuff, Kyle? What you working on, man? Let me know. Um, you got some ideas you might want to share. What are you working with? What are you doing? Touchdown Vanderbilt. Appreciate the information. Yo, I appreciate y'all just coming through, man. Like, seriously, like, yo, if y'all wasn't here, I'll be here by myself. I'll be trying to figure out something to talk about, something to talk to. Like, you know what it feel like not to talk to nobody? That's how it's been feeling for me in real general in real life. And I'm cool with that. Like, I like that. You know what I mean? But like I told you, the last video felt the same way. But at the end of the video, the views looked better than normal than they've been looking the last couple months. I'm telling you. And I'm thinking because it's Saturday. but I'm gonna get enough content that people can watch back and all the rest of that. Like, what? It's me that gotta go out there and do it. So I got some videos that I got working on right now. But they coming out a little late. Better late than never. Trip talks to himself at home. I actually do. I'll be walking around here talking, and I'll be losing stuff like that. Man, I can't keep nothing on my mind. Like it's always slipping away. I talk about, yo, I was gonna go live the other day, man. I couldn't even find my phone. I was like, yo, the thing about it, I cleaned my phone and everything. Like I got set up and everything. Like I'll get ready to go do this live stream right here. I'm gonna use my phone. I couldn't find my phone. I was looking for a while, man. And then it's like, yo, I need to go get something from the store, man. I'm finna go. And I go look, and I'm moving my keys out. I couldn't find my keys. Look, had them in my pocket the whole time. Man, I'll just be thinking, man, if I could just get on the live stream, just sit still, boy, and just talk, and just have fun with that. Like, keep my mind away from stuff. But boy, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. This ain't gonna be easy, you know what I mean? But this is how I can get that time off that I need. Like I gotta stay ahead of the schedule. You know what I mean? And as long as I can stay consistent on that day when I do make a video, you know what I mean, to make enough of it, then I could take a day off. You feel me? Look, then I could feel like, okay, yeah, but they ain't seen enough. I could go out there and get another one real quick. Look, you talk the voices in your head. I don't want to tell people that because boy, they think you got demons. Man, if you look in the Bible, man, in Matthew's, man, I'm telling you, it's in Matthew's, Mark, it's in one of the Gospels. But I'm telling you, boy, it'll tell you how many demons that man that Jesus was talking to. It'll tell you how many demons that man had, and I did not know that a person can carry up to 1,000 some demons, 1,200, 2,000. I don't know, but look up in there, with the man with all them demons. I was like, yo, you could hold that many demons, boy. You must only be believing. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful how you talk about. You be talking to voices in your head, but I do have multiple personalities. I feel like, you know what I mean. But I ain't schizo, nothing like that. And I ain't trying to talk about nobody that is. You know what I mean? Because that's a condition and it's serious. Like I don't want to play with that. But I will say that, like even with my old videos when I first started, that was some stuff that I was saying. Like I had these two different personalities up here, and they be arguing a lot. You know what I mean? And it's like I'll be forced to speak, and they all want to speak at once. And how can they all speak at once if I'm talking? You know what I mean? So that's the good and bad side of a Gemini, I guess. So that's just something I feel, I'll be going through. Because sometimes I'll be sitting up there laughing at them two, boy. They be up there talking some stuff, boy. And some of the stuff I'll be laughing about only because, man, I be making myself laugh. Like people ain't gonna laugh about what I laugh at. Frank is in the house. Proverbs 18. What's today's date? It's the 25th. Why you give me 18? No. I'm trying to act like I'm being ungrateful. No, I'm shout out to Frank Kemp back in the house, Mr. Kool-Aid man. Proverbs 18:1. He who wait, I can't see it really on this live. I mean on this let me get it from here. Proverbs 18. He who separates. Boy, look here. Maybe it ain't my site. It's just me reading. Separate himself, seeks his own desire. He quarrels against all wisdom. Separates. I was gonna say separates before, but it didn't look like separates to me. Look, my bad. Yeah, nah, man. You got me out chopping it up. It's the wrong thing. No, Proverbs 18:1. He who separates himself seeks his own desire. He quarrels against all wisdom. Shout out to Frank. I appreciate you. I'm gonna put that on the chat. Just because they gonna be like he was. I was. I'll get ready to say superstar. Man, I'm hot, boy. I ain't gonna lie, boy. I'm hot behind these hot lights, man. Look, this gonna be a good place for the wintertime. I ain't gonna lie. When it's cold outside, boy, go get you a live stream, boy, with some bright lights. Man, Frank, man, thanks for being in the house. Yo, it's is a blessing, man. For some of y'all. Frank is one of them dudes. And I was telling somebody the other day, just talk about my people on my channel and just I guess I could say I was gloating about y'all, you know what I mean? Cause I know y'all, so long, but I was telling somebody, it's people like Frank, man. I know him for a while. Look, Frank, the last live stream, I wish he was here at the time when I was saying, like when people call me my guy. And the only reason why is because Frank was actually there that day. You know what I mean? And yo, Frank, I was talking about April. anyway, so I was talking to people about some of the people on my channel just because I know all of them, and I was saying, man, Frank has always been in my corner. You know what I mean? Like he supported me just, as a man. He's checked on me, he's encouraged me, he's motivated me. And when I first started my channel, this is how it was. Like even when nobody was there, like Frank would still come up in there and say something. You know what I mean? Even if he only stayed for a second. But when he started seeing me build and he started seeing me growing out here, with a community, and I started getting busy. I started getting really busy, you know what I mean? And Frank know how I am just with people, he know I love people, but I try to stay away from people like private unless I'm checking on them. But Frank has always been there for me, you know what I mean? Like even if I got so busy, like Frank would go and support people, especially if you was with the word of God. Like he'd go and support people just, from the Tribulation Kids, like Frank always has been a part. So I just thank you, if I ain't never thought you before. Can you thought a person? If I ain't never thanked you before, thought sounded like it went there for some reason, you know what I mean? But if I ain't never thank you before, just it's other things that he's done and that he do and that he did, it's just a blessing, to appreciate you because you've been there for me. So I just want to shout you out on that, so if you won't hear that now, you might hear it later, since he ain't got nothing to say back. Boy, I'm telling you, boy, this is gonna be hard. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. But I'll tell you what, give me a quick second, man, because I just thought about, let me just play this record. I just feel it. Shout out to Ghost P coming in the crib. Appreciate you jumping into the house. He said, man, what's happening? Where you been, my guy? Y'all killing me with the my guy. And then my man Pony Boy said, this new track slaps, Trip. It's actually not a new track. It's actually an older track. And I feel like older tracks is kind of still new, because people really haven't heard it like that. And we didn't actually promote it like that. But shout out to Ike Izzo and shout out to I Am Kimmy. She's another content creator out here that got a chance to just write on a record, you know what I mean? Just work, together. So I'm missing you, hoping that it's all good. Shout out to I Am Kimmy. I have had a chance to talk to her since I've been back, like just on the comments, not really a lot, but we checked in with each other. So shout out to the people. Frank said, you got to get back to work, stay encouraged. Hey, man, appreciate you checking in. And thank you for just hanging in my background. Shout out to my background, the people that do be checking in from the background. I just appreciate y'all being in the house, and hopefully, I'll continue to get out here, get back on the live stream, and be consistent to be here and try to get ahead of people. It seemed like I gotta make more and more videos, just to stay ahead of people, to have enough content that people could actually just watch that back to back. So I think I'll just be kind of building on the playlist. But I think people kind of look at the thumbnail like is attracting people, new people, and they're coming in. But the thing about it is like they coming in the live stream like, what is this? Like it don't match the thumbnail and probably not the title and probably not the description, you know what I mean? But it look better. And I was thinking like they probably come through and they see Tribulation Radio like what? But I'm seeing that it's helping my channel, you know what I mean? And it's still promoting me and Ike is a channel. Some of the other people that we've had a chance to work with, you know what I mean? Like, I'm glad y'all still digging the music. Shout out to Packy coming in the house. Throw this in the rotation. It's my artist. You already know I got you. Is it gonna give me even if it do, let me see. Let me see. Hold on, give me a second. Let's see. Let me see what I gotta do. I'll go over here and then go to here. Wait, no. I ain't gotta go there. Go back here. Go back. And go to shout out to Abandoned Boys. He's also live. If y'all want to check him out, you know what I mean? I wish I had the support to send over there just to be like, go over there and raid him. But we got to get out here to gain support, and find support, and we'll be able to do that eventually one day. When I'm coming in here to do this, pause that, then come wait for the chat to pull up, then go to this. All right, now that's a pause it.
Limu Limo here to help you save hundreds by customizing your car insurance.
Pause it. Pause it. Yeah, I'm gonna get a copyright for this, especially with the video. But because it's my family, I'm about to play this. So hold on right quick. Give me a second. What do I do? I gotta go to live stream. Go to live stream and then go to Good Evening Legends. Monkey Productions is in the house. Shout out to him as well. Let me see. Go here. Wait, hold on. Give me a second, because I'm kind of new at this again, but I know my way. Hold on. Let's see. Wait. Share screen. Okay. All right, boom. And then go to this one. Yo, I'm gonna get the copyright for this joint, I'm telling you. But like I said, this is my family. And what he is doing, let me go ahead and get myself off the screen. Boom. Wait, that's not the one. Wait, hold on. Boy, I'm out here lunching. Let me see. Oh, shucks. Hold on. And then go back here.
Open your mind to the sound of the trumpet. What do you want from a life of the hopeless? Now you want, you're begging and crying. I want to fly, yeah, I'm flying to morning. Running away to the land of the sun.
702 Vegas, boy. Till the sun comes up, we can just cruise the road. Let it just cruise control. Go ahead and lose control. Till the sun comes up, we can just act a fool. Backseat, just me and you. We grow so far curfew. Till the sun comes up, we can just cruise the road. Let it just cruise control. Go ahead and lose control. Till the sun comes up, we can just act a fool. Backseat, just me and you. We grow so far curfew. Till the sun comes up. Till the sun comes up. Just me and you, top down enjoying views. Gone off ecstasy pills. Now I'm ready to touch and feel your body. Las Vegas lights got me hyped and feeling right. The night is young and so am I. Come on and ride while I drive. Pull this car over, girl, then turn you over, then grab you by your shoulders, hit you with that girl I told ya. I'm talking backseat action. Play no games, no, we ain't laughing. Blow her ass back the way I'm smashing. R&B and AC blasting. Till the sun comes up, we can just cruise the road. Let it just cruise control. Go ahead and lose control. Till the sun comes up, we can just act a fool. Backseat, just me and you. We grow so far curfew. We grow so far curfew. We grow so far curfew. Yeah, yeah. 702 Vegas boy, Vegas boy, Vegas boy.
Like that's NYTE. NYF in Vegas, boy. Las Vegas, stand up. It's our time, baby.
Yo, hold on. Yo, shout out to my cousin Packy, yo, just for bringing that through. That 702 Heat, you know, and the crazy thing is I had a chance to meet him, you know, and I want to say, I don't think it was that record, you know what I mean? But yo, if you ever in the house, and you want to, you know, play anything, that you know, got going on, you let me know, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's all love, but, to represent for 702, you know what I mean? Like, you know, they don't get a chance to hear that, you know, like that, you know what I'm saying? So if you bring me anything from Vegas, let me know, you know. I just want to put the bug out there, you know. Shout out to Nightlife. Yo, I heard a record that he was recording when I went to the studio, when I got invited to the studio with Dom, you know what I mean? And I liked him as an artist. And I felt like it was actually a record that he had that kind of inspired me when I left the studio, you know what I mean? Like, yo, it's just I remember even doing a live stream there. You know what I mean? I'm had to dig into my files, you know what I mean? But it was something that I said about him then, you know. So yeah, if you don't mind the music being played, you know, I'll probably get a copyright, but I know how to you know what I mean, take it out of the video later on, so it'd be all good. So that was just a blessing right there. Shout out to my cousin Packy, and shout out to Nightlife, and thank y'all for letting me share that, you know, with the people, you know what I mean? Because my audience is actually spread around, you know, not just the United States. So hopefully, you know, we can get it popping out here. And let me also say to you, if you listen in the background as well, let's see, we got talent out here for real. You know, I was gonna also say in the background for real too. Also, you know what I mean? Like I set it up the studio, you know what I mean, where, you know what I mean, like we can get an artist up in here and we can actually try to interview them or do something like that, you know what I mean? Like it's just something that I do on my channel or that I will do on my channel, you know, but as I grow, you know what I mean? But just because it's Vegas art, you know what I mean, and the people that's out here, but because you family, you know what I mean, like that not only gives you an opportunity, me an opportunity, but whoever that artist is, because we already know that we actually have a sound out here, you know what I mean? But to get the sound outside of Vegas, you know what I mean? If I could use my platform, that's for any local artist, you know what I mean? I want to get that to them, you know what I mean? But I want to make sure that the music is respectful because of my audience and how people are. But I will say, you know what I mean? Like, boy, bring me that music. So yeah, man, it's just cool, like, you know, because you know, even with the people that's out here, like I got some people that probably would want to work with some of your talent, you know what I mean, some of the talent we have out here. Like, you know, I have a lot of content creators, a lot of different artists out here, you know, that we and then if they ever want to get like in the contest of like the battle of the beats, or they got the battle of the different artists as well, you know what I mean, I can get you connected with BDB, you know. And you know, social media is my thing, you know, like in the family, like social media, like I get out there, do the media part, promote the people, do whatever, you know what I mean? But that give me something to do, you know. So I'm just putting the bug out there for my people out here in 702. That's what's up. Because I don't know who watching no more. I really don't, you know what I mean? Like I could really get out here and blow this thing up, you know what I mean? And then if I got the right artists with me, you know what I mean? Like it ain't just me, it's us. So shucks. That's what I'm saying. That I'm saying that just because, boy, I seen him in the studio like so serious. Like, look, I'm all for it, family. Yeah, and tell you know, tell him hit me up. I called him the other day. He didn't answer the phone. Like it went to voicemail, so I don't know, but I'm just getting back on my live stream. Like it's gonna take me a couple months, you know what I mean? But you can see it's gonna take the consistency. Like I gotta be here, you know what I mean? And you'll see like the growth. You'll see the people that come through. Like I got mad people. I've been doing it for it's been about 4 years now. It's been about 4 years, and you know what I mean? Like my people, they here, you know what I mean? Like this, like YouTube City, like yo, like we got the city. And then the thing about it is, my idea was always to bring people here from a virtual city to make a reality. I bring them to Vegas. Like you already know how the fam is, you know, the stuff that we got going. So it's good to have you here to just see me doing media, you know, out the family. I just want to say that, you know. Listen, I'm glad to see you are back. I ain't all the way back, but what I was doing out here on YouTube before, I want to do again, you know what I mean? And if I get my cousin right here, like he connected out here, you know what I'm saying? Like that's on my dad's side of the family, you know what I mean? And then we got people, you know what I mean? Like I seen them do some stuff, you know. But if I can get some of the people that I used to do stuff with out here to come to the panel and do my little, I used to host like little concerts and little streams, you know what I mean? Just hosting it and getting people here from all over the world. Like, yo, that is fun for me. But if I could do that virtually and bring it to a real reality, that they're able to come out here and get shows, or they're able to come out here and work, or be somebody's artist or something, like, yo, it's some people out here I believe in. And it's like one like FJ, you know what I mean? I can't never comment on her videos. Man, look, FJ, if you see this video, I need you to know, man, like, I can't comment. Like, I've been seeing you posting stuff. I need you to know. But I can't comment. But I'm saying it's some people out here that are talented, you know what I mean? And then from other countries, and then my friends, like, yo, if I could work with them, do different things, and then get them like to work with other people, but to work out here, like, yo, this is gonna be the entertainment capital of the world, where people are gonna be coming to Las Vegas just to come do their shows and the rest of that stuff. You know what I mean? But I always looked at it like, yo, if I could use my network to get out here, connect all over the world, like they use me to bridge, you know what I mean? Just in entertainment, you know what I mean? And it be my own independent contract. You know, like I said contract. Look, YouTube don't want to be a partner no more. You know what I mean? I'm struggling with I ain't go front. But the fact of the matter is, I know how to host my own stuff. Like, I done got out here and learned something. You know what I mean? I got some real people that with me. You know what I'm saying? And they love people. They real people. You know what I mean? And they'll be the first people I put on to do anything. You know what I mean? And a lot of them put me on. So if I could do something big enough to put them all on, I'm doing something on the low that people don't know. But let me give you a preview of what I'm working on now. Let me give you a preview of it, just because I don't want you to have to dig through it. You just see that I have been working on something. Let me see if I can find one that will work. Give me this one.
They say heroes are born, not made. But what if they were born in the storm? In a city where the walls have eyes and the streets whisper forgotten stories, something new is awakening. We're zooming past the pages of your average comic book, right into the heart of the concrete jungle. Here, in the shadows of the alleyways, art isn't just paint on a wall, it's alive. It's breathing. Meet the Tribulation Kids. 5 kids who stepped out of the murals and into our reality, each one blazing with a power all their own. This isn't just another story. This is the beginning of a universe. The storm is here. Are you ready for it? This is the Tribulation Kids, issue number 1. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell to join the TTK universe.
In a world full of copycats and cartoon dreams, one creator decided to do it different. And he didn't want that polished Disney look. He wanted something real, something with soul. He's not chasing the spotlight. He's creating it. His vision, built from pain, purpose, and perseverance. This is where the story of the Tribulation brand begins. Every design tells a testimony. Through the eyes of Trib, we step into the movement. This isn't just art, it's a statement. Welcome to the Tribulation brand, where style meets struggle and the animation speaks truth. This is homemade television. This is the culture. This is the future. The Tribulation Kids Network, powered by the Tribulation brand. Welcome to the Tribulation brand, where style meets struggle and the streets speak truth.
They said it couldn't be done, but from the streets, from the grind, from the tribulation, came a brand that speaks truth. For those who carry the scars and still stand tall, this is for you.
Welcome to the Tribulation Kids Network.
Who are these people? Why does their pain sound like freedom?
Mic check, mic check. Good morning, YouTube City. Welcome to the Morning Wake Up Club live at the King's Table.
Coffee's hot, mics are live, and the vibes are good. It's a new day, y'all.
All right, before we get started, let me introduce the team holding it down this morning. First up, my bro Dom, the deep thinker with a sense of humor that'll have you rethinking your life and laughing at the same time. Next up, we got Tanya, our creative soul, the heart with the art.
Smiles. You know I gotta keep it colorful. I'm here for the vibes, the wisdom, and maybe a little bit of coffee therapy.
And last but never least, Biz, the brains of the operation, the researcher, the fact.
Yo, shout out to Miro Rider 27 Motor Vlog 2.0. That's my friend right there. Shout out to her. What's going on, Jenny? Like, look, you thought I forgot. I remember, you know, but anyway, I'm still in the house, you know. That's some of the stuff I've been working on, just like ideas and concepts and where I've been going, you know. And what I've been trying to do is just create the Tribulation brand now that I have my own domain. You know, my own domain, excuse me, you know, and now I needed the time so that I can design some fabric, some clothing, you know what I mean? Now that I've been making my own stuff and stuff like that. You know, so I just really been trying to take the time to do that I haven't had a chance to just get out here live stream and try to build on the network. But I have to start doing that now, you know, so that's why I'll be out here, you know what I'm saying, seeing the people and trying to hang up. So, anyway, I want to say shout out to Mirror Rider 27 Motor Vlog 2.0. Appreciate you joining the live stream. Shout out to Kahana for checking in with the hammer and the 100. I appreciate that, and the 5 stars. Hopefully, man, we can get it back going into what we got going for 2026. Like, I don't know what y'all got planned for next year, but I do got some amazing things planned. I got some amazing, fresh, brand new ideas, concepts. You know, I mean, I like to get people involved in what I'm trying to do. You know, I just want to be able to spread the love. That's all it is for me. I don't need nothing. You know, God has been good to me. You know, I mean, He always has. You know, but for me and my support, you know what I mean, I appreciate you. Shout out to Daisy Edelin. Look, Daisy, I was talking to you earlier in the last year. I was trying to apologize. Like, look, if I came over there looking a little hungry or thirsty last night, like, look, I was serious though. Like, you know something? Like, let me know. Like, seriously. I'm telling you, I know a couple people. Look, and she probably come through with an entourage. Look, and then I got a new friend from you, Daisy. One of your friends, you know, she said something in my comments, and she said she sent that you sent her. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that. And just you telling me last night or this morning, I don't know what time it was late, you know, she told me to share my content, you know, and I had a chance to share my content at her channel, you know, and instead of me just sharing my channel and just showing them how to link to my channel, I share a playlist, you know. So I do apologize for dropping that load up into your. She said, "Oh, you still remember my name?" Oh, come on, girl. No, it ain't like that. I'm just saying, like, I met each one of y'all like individually a certain kind of way, you know what I mean, that won't allow me to forget you, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I do get a little foggy in my memory and I can't remember a lot of y'all, but you know, I met a lot of people out here, some amazing people, you know, and y'all in different countries, you know what I mean? Y'all give us an opportunity to be heard, you know, in another country, you know what I mean? Like, look, I was looking on my YouTube studio. They saying I ain't getting no more love out there in the Philippines. I said, what, y'all ain't got love for D-Nell, the Triple H kids no more? She said, that's awesome. That's not awesome. You know what I mean? Because I was looking in the YouTube studio. They said, y'all not checking in. You know what I mean? Like, look, I'm having a problem with my watch hours. Like, look, y'all, I thought we was good. You know what I mean? Like, I need y'all to help me. Look, I'm gonna be doing the silence. You know what I mean? Like, look, don't laugh. I'm gonna do a silent live stream. Like, can you come to the silent? I need to know. Some of your friends might come through and some of them might not. You know what I mean? Like, some of them just ain't gonna like me. I get that. Look, like Jenny, like you used to be my BFF. You know what I mean? You used to call me bestie. You know what I mean? But you done changed. Look, Team 123. Shout out Triple H kids. It's me, Josie, like Josie, like Walmart Josie. Like, now I don't mean to call you like that. Like, but I'm just saying, like, that's the first damn thing. Like, Josie from MJ, right? Sorry. No, I gotta bring this closer. Y'all starting to talk now. That's what I'm talking about. I'm like, where y'all been, man? I'm just saying, sorry, I'm not much around. I got busy in real life. Sunday is only my rest day. Oh, see, I told you. Look, Daisy. Look, Team 123. I need to know. Is that you? You said Josie, right? Y'all got me all excited, like, yeah, man, like I'm still alive. Yeah, you know what I mean? Y'all gonna come back through? Like, what? You got some friends? Like, look, man, can you gonna share my silent? That's gonna be funny to me, boy, but they be laughing, you know what I mean? Like that, they like that, you know what I mean? Like, seriously though, you gonna share the silent? I need some help. She said she got one day, the rest day is on Sunday. Like, see, I'm talking about people be busy. They ain't out here like they used to be, you know. And then it looked like Josie at work, you know what I mean? Like she checked it and kept it moving. She had checked it and kept it moving. Now let me see. Look, I let me see what she said. She said, I used to live always, and support people every day. Hold on. I think that she got a great point here. I feel like you got a point. She said, I used to love, okay, that's what I used to love always and support people every day. But real life knocks on my door and says I need to grow up. I gotta say that again. Yo, that's what I'm talking about right there. Like, that's a content creator right there. And let alone she sings, she dance, she she make content, she talk to the people, like she gets support, she know how to gain support. And see, when real life knocks, yo, sometimes you really got to get yourself together and make sure that you're taking care of what you got to take care of in real life. And sometimes you ain't gonna always be on time, or it's gonna work for you, you know what I mean? But once you get settled in and you figure out what you want to do, then you make your move, and that's how I did it as well. So I know how that feels. Man, Rick, what you doing up in here? You supposed to be taking a nap. True. Yeah, man, I told you, man, I felt like I was going to get back out there. My last live stream, boy, the numbers looked better. I was like, oh, shucks. You know what I mean? Like the algorithm's starting to work again. They pushing people in here. And it didn't feel like a whole bunch of people was here. And it kept me going all the way through. But when I stopped, I seen that the number was a little better than it's been being. So I was like, I got to go back out there and keep it pushing people over here. Because even though it wasn't a lot of people here, it looked it better. And I can honestly say that it's probably because the algorithm and people will check in and they see if they want to subscribe or not. That's how I'm seeing it. Let's see, nap is over now. Man, I ain't even been live a little over an hour. Rick, I just talked to you right before this live stream. There ain't no way your nap already over, man. Like, see, me, I get an attitude if I don't get my grown man nap. You feel me? You say good. Yeah, man. So, I'm doing better, man. And then, I'm seeing some people out here that are supportive, you know what I mean, and I felt like later in the days I need to start coming out here in general anyway, so that's just where my audience is, so I'm gonna get an opportunity to run across a lot of people, and just like how I'm just running across my friend right here. Do you mind me even calling your name out? I'm like, I don't mean to be that personal, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes I do mind it, sometimes I don't mind it, you know what I mean? It depends who's talking to me and who's calling me. You see, I'm going live here. Support this. I'm going live here, or do you say I'm going love here? I'm going live here. Support people. If I'm free, but can't do it always. I just realized YouTube can't always pay my bills. Sometimes it's the most of the times, and not that girl is speaking today. She is saying something out here today. She's saying something. And I'm saying that she's saying something because like with her and her support, like she and then she got a team of people, you know what I mean? Let alone not just her team, like she got fans, you know what I mean? Like she can send people places and they go do raids and stuff. Like she been part of that, like she a part of the city, but sometimes you got to turn it off, you know what I mean, and go and take care of life, and you know what, it go back to me, it go back to this, I used to be really excited about the music, and I was one out of the group that really wanted it, you know what I mean? And one day I was like, yo, I feel like I came with a plan, like, you know what I'm saying, we need to do this, we need to do that, you know what I mean? And just everybody don't have that dream that you have, or have that ambition, that goal that you have, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have that goal for yourself. And I didn't understand it at the time, but when my homeboys was probably trying to tell me that, but it's because I wanted something, right? You know what I mean? So bad, like I wanted to get out there. I wanted to go record. I was thinking we get our own equipment. We should do this. I said, man, look, man, that ain't gonna pay the bills. You know what I mean? Like that ain't gonna take care of home. You know what I mean? I got to take care of home first, you know, and then that comes if I have time for it. You know what I mean? Got a family, got this, got that. You know, I didn't understand it, but I respected it. But it forced me to go get my own stuff. Like I'm gonna make sure I have me a lab at all times. Anywhere I live, I need me a lab. You know what I'm saying? I went and got me a computer. I started with a 4-track. You know what I mean? I used to record on a 4-track. You know what I mean? I started getting my own stuff. You know what I mean? Pushed me in that direction. I went and recorded my first music. You know what I mean? That support really wasn't there like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because they had their own life. You know what I mean? So it sucked for me because I didn't want to go as a solo artist. You know, that's what pushed me out the door to start creating my own music. You know, and on that 4-track, I would record myself and then go to Smitty. You know what I mean? And be able to record the music. You know, but I would be prepared. You know, because I was what I want. I was hungry. So all I wanted to do was the music. You know, I felt like I was a good enough rapper, you know what I mean, to stand up on my own too. But I was never made to be a solo artist. You know, that's just how I felt, you know what I mean? Like my team, boy, to go back on that. And I don't went a whole distance from it. Like, man, when I watch it back though, I feel that. You know what I'm saying? Like that passion, like, yo, it takes me there. Like I was there. I seen that. That's what it felt like for me. You know what I mean? And sometimes you got to do that when it comes to your passion. You got to step away or you got to go full throttle and don't worry about who there with you. You know what I mean? That's how it was for me. You know, that's why I'm here today. You know, is that this is my department. This is where I belong. This is my grounds and where I start at. You know what I mean? And then when stuff is opening for people in their life to do the things, you know what I mean, to add into it, you know what I mean, it's always there. You know, that's one thing. So I just want to tell that to the people. You know what I mean? I definitely feel that. I definitely feel like that. Like, and, you know, and it's different. And I know Rick could feel me in a way because he's a content creator and not every one of his friends is a content creator. That's what me and Rick share in common. Is like, yo, I can call Rick for anything when it comes to content. He gonna be talking about it because he got a passion for what he does. And it's not that his homeboys don't love him. They can't be at everything. They can't support everything. And that's for me too. You know what I mean? But Rick is passionate enough to go out there and know he got to do that for himself. He go get the content that makes him happy, that he passionate about. You know what I'm saying? It's a grind. It's a steady grind. And that's why I'm here today. Like, I got to go out there. I got to get my people. It's people like her in the chat. Yo, she used to come through and live. She used to have a great time, you know, and then she's expressing herself right now. Like, she feels safe enough to express how she really feels. Like, yo, it's hard to get out here. Yo, Rick used to always tell me, like, I don't know how you go out there and you support everybody every day. You know, I used to feel like, well, they support me, you know what I mean? And they help me, you know what I mean? And I'm helping them and we working together. Rick was just like, it's just hard. I couldn't find that much time in the day. Like, Rick tried at one time to, like, just go out there in the streets and just get out there. Rick was, I can't do this every day. I can't do this all day, you know. And then, like, sometimes it's uncomfortable for me, you know, because I'm not bilingual. I can't speak every language, you know what I mean? But I sit there, and even though I don't understand nothing that's going on, I still feel comfortable there. Like, they really invite me in, make me feel welcome, you know what I mean? And they'll make y'all feel welcome anywhere you go, you know what I mean? But I'm telling you, like, let me just say something to Jenny real quick, because I said something on my last live stream. She was one of them people, you know what I'm saying? She didn't care what her community thought. She didn't care what her family thought. She didn't care what any of her audience thought. Like, she still rocked with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, she supported me, you know, and that's what I'm saying, you know what I mean? A lot of people, even though their community or their friends might not support like them, like, that's how she went out her way to support people. And she probably had people say stuff to her, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, and I hate to say it like that, but yeah, color still exists out here on YouTube, you know what I mean? But it's certain ones, you know what I mean? I know El Yang was like that. I know Jenny was like that. And it's a couple other people, you know what I mean? That it was hard for them because of their surroundings and how other people felt about it. You know what I mean? But regardless of how anybody felt, she gonna lead out there to be out there to support who she want to. Couldn't nobody tell her nothing. You know, so I just want to salute you again and thank you for that. You know what I mean? Because now I ain't get a whole bunch of support from her community. Now I'm not saying that anything was wrong with them, but I'm telling you how she may have had to feel about supporting certain people, not just me. I just want to say that salute to you. Let's see. But right, the solo grinding. Look, I definitely feel that solo grinding. I'm right here. Okay. I just need to get some stuff finished. Man, look, man, it ain't enough time in a day for us to get the stuff done we want to get done. Get what you can get done, man. Quit stressing yourself out. And that's for me too. Shucks. Sometimes I wish I was 3 people. But then again, it's like, I don't want to be broadcasting it, but man, I'm about to go ahead and hire me an AI. I need some help, man. You know what I mean? Like, I think the AI might help me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting one of them assistants. Like, y'all seen the commercials? It's on YouTube. I'm like, man, the dude closed his notebook. He was like, all done. He was like, how you done? He was like, I got an assistant. You hear him? I want one of them. I was thinking about it the other day, like, yo, I think I'm gonna go ahead and give me one, cause then I'm putting in work, cause I got a lot of stuff for him to do. You know what I mean? And if I gotta just program him and stuff, you know, I need them to do that and do it quick. You know. So let's see, the guitar professional connected to you. Also, I love your. I'll leave a comment. Yeah, that's cool. Where you see the guitar professional? How you know? You know, yeah, that's my people's, you know, and I can't remember how I met Jenny. I just rolled up on her live stream. You know what I mean? And she had a bunch of people up in there. I just rolled in, you know, and somehow, you know, she came back to my channel. And when she came to my channel, I had her laugh from the first day that she was here. You know what I mean? And you know, I just appreciate, you know, people like that. You know what I mean? It was other communities and other people, you know what I mean, that I could just honestly say, you know, some people just didn't give a damn what other people thought about. You know, it's other people, you know, but when I see them, I speak on them. That's how I feel. You know, I ain't gonna just be speaking on people. Yeah, so I'm 133 in. What should I do? It looked like we getting a little dry. Ain't nobody saying nothing in the chat. I still got to stay live for another half hour. But since I'm gonna be live for another half hour, I think I should probably take another break. And it ain't trying to be like I'm taking a bunch of breaks and I'm playing a bunch of music. No, I'm noticing something, and I need to go ahead and keep on noticing it because it is working to my advantage. So I think what I want to do right here is, man, I want to, what record is that? Let me see what this is. I don't know what this is. Wait, no. I know what that is. No. All right, let's go here.
Picture for my team. In the Philippines, I'm known as the Sugar King. Ask Queen Sugar Gang or check the content of my live stream. These whack MCs is to blame. Why people don't respect the game. That mumble rap sounds so lame. All they do is sing and repeat the same old thing. When you read between the lines of mine, you can find miracle signs. While the blind leading the blind, glorifying their crime. Ask about me, I'm a genius with a mastermind. I keep a crooked smile, just to spit a wild style. I was born with a screw face, they got me twisted. like a real MC, never resisted. I'm a blast from the past, still walking in your presence. Close your eyes, let me tell your future. Check your sense of humor, see if you a trooper or a loser. See if you a playmaker or a shooter. See if you a drug dealer or a hooper. I declare war on you. This the introduction, we coming through looking for you. I declare war on you. This the introduction, we coming through busting at you. I declare war on you. This the introduction, we coming through looking for you. I declare war on you. This the introduction, we coming through laughing at you.
All right, yeah. I'm back in the house. We got 3 people still in the house. Shucks, I was thinking about coming tonight with a silent. I'm thinking about doing a silent boy quick, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? I might get some celebrities to stop in on the silent live stream. I don't know, you know what I mean? Might get some communities, you know what I mean? We might get some people to just check in and just sign the guest list. We might get some people to reserve a table. We might get something going on. Just not certain right yet, you know what I mean? But I'm telling you, boy, once they start seeing that we back out here, and we really start have something going, you know, it's gonna be popping, you know. But for me, you know, it just don't matter, you know, how long it take. You know, I'm just gonna get out here. Keep getting another video. Like this video is the second video today. Yesterday I did 2 videos. That's 4 this week, you know. So as long as I keep them going, I should be good, you know. So I'll be back in a couple days. I can't guarantee you, it'll even be a couple days. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I might jump out there a little sooner. I don't know, you know, but it felt good to just jump on the live stream and see people that I haven't seen in a while. Just stop by, you know. So Muriel Ryder 27 Moto Vlog, like I appreciate you and your time, you know, you stopping by, you know, because you said you was busy with some stuff. Rick, I know you was busy and you tired and you making some content. Man, stay encouraged, man. Y'all stay motivated, man. Keep pressing on it. You know, I feel like you guys are doing a very good job. I'm gonna get out here, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna see y'all out here in these streets, because I'm gonna get out here in these streets. I'm starting to move a little bit. I'm starting to feel a little better. I'm still having issues where I'm not feeling that great every day. But I know that I can't use that as a calling. Like, I really don't have time to take off. And I really got to get back out here to try to do something to get popping in some kind of way, to get my community going, to get people just, you know, motivated and feeling the creative juices flowing, you know. And I'm not trying to say that I can get out here and start that or move that, you know what I mean? But if I can get out here and be a source of some type of positive energy to uplift people and just, you know, push them in the right direction, I push myself in that same direction and find myself doing something right. So I'm trying my best, man. And, you know, I really ain't even ready to leave yet. Like, I feel like I don't want to rush myself off this live stream. Like, I could just get one more person that I ain't seen in a while, or somebody that's just hanging out, you know, or whatever. I still want to just stay here. You know, it's something about that for me, you know, because I don't want to keep rushing to get stuff done. Like, I want to take my time, you know. And for me, I like these videos. I like to just run back the video and see what's going on, what's cracking, who's moving, you know what I mean? Something I always just know, you know what I mean, is there's other people out here that go live too, and they support other people. But you staying live just gives your video a chance to end up on somebody's timeline. You know what I mean? And for me, I'm just trying to end up on your timeline. You know, if you're new, please subscribe, you know, check out the video, check out the content. You know, I'm working on some more content. I have more content saved. I'm gonna put stuff out, you know what I mean? If you are a content creator and you like to share your content, you're more than welcome to come in and share your content. I want to say shout out to my background, or the people that just watch me on the replay. You know, I seen the age group of people that's watching me, you know, and some people might be in their 60s or in their 50s, you know what I mean, watching me. I appreciate you, you know what I mean, and you're welcome to come to the live stream. Look, but if you ain't gonna come to the live stream, it made me feel like it made me feel like you older, like you only used to watching television. Like I'm actually live. Like you can come up in here and talk to people. And I need to say that because I feel like, you know, it's a possibility that one of them could be my mom's, you know what I'm saying? Just peeking in. Because I ended up on her timeline because she was subscribed to my channel. So I'm gonna say, Mom, like I am live. Like if you want to come up in here, you can actually come in the live stream and talk to people. And I'm gonna just use her as an example, just in case it is somebody out there that's older that's never really been to the live stream and don't really know how to operate it, you know, or even to get in the live stream and just talk to people. Like, yo, it's a lot of fun once you get out there. Like you got to get past the thought of just watching television. Like it's something bigger than television, where the entertainer or the content creator, the artist or whatever, could be live and have a live talk chat where you can actually talk back. You know, shout out to Kahana. Look, how's Mom's Pops doing? Man, God has been good to me. That He's been good to me. You know what I'm saying? And I will say, you know what I mean, what life does to people, you know what I'm saying? That's the part of life, you know what I mean, that we all live for. You know, sickness and health, old age, young age, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy life, you know what I mean? And that's what my parents do, they enjoy life. I want to be like that, to enjoy life. You know, I got to the age that I am enjoying life. I'm feeling better about myself at my age. I'm feeling healthier. I'm feeling stronger. You know, I got a good bill report when I did go to the doctor the other day. You know what I mean? Because I have been telling people I ain't been feeling good. Like I ain't been able to digest my food correctly. It's been like a longer process or whatever. But when I went to him the other day, he said, when we put the camera down, we looked, and he said, I ain't see nothing wrong with you. He said, you look good. He's like, you look healthy. You look like you're, you know, pretty good health, you know, not to worry about nothing. He was like, you know, but we'll do another test to see if we could find anything else. He was like, but everything we checked you for, you know what I mean? Like you came back clean, you good. So I do want to say that. And then I did take the test for my nerve damage. Man, the dude, they putting them pins and needles in my arm. Like, I don't know if you ever had the acupuncture. I think that's how you pronounce it. Acupuncture. I didn't go try to do it twice. But when they put the pins and needles into your veins, or I want to say into the veins, or I don't know, but boy, them jumps was making my muscles jump. And you know, the doctor he didn't give me no forewarning, like I'm getting ready to do this now. He just doing it, you know what I mean? It is uncomfortable, you know, but I will say that after he finished though, he was saying, you know, he didn't see certain things, and he was kind of asking me about my neck and stuff. But I don't want to make it seem like I'm all the way out here effed up. You know what I mean? I'm gravy, baby. I'm hanging in there, you know, 6 people in that house, boy. Look, I still hanging up in there at my age. Getting out here still doing my thing. But see, like I said, man, the way the algorithm work, you know what I mean, is how long you stay live, you know what I mean? And then people will check in, check out, you know, and it might be new people that's going to check in, but you might get a couple people that you know might check in also, you know, and then you like get some that come in as a group, you know, like you never know. And sometimes people think that they could come in at the last minute before you leave, you know what I mean? But, you know, that's just the way it work out here. But since I know that 92% of the people now that are watching me are brand new, I want to thank all of you that are brand new, that have been in the background. Even if you are not subscribed to this channel, you know what I mean? I want to appreciate you and thank you for coming back and watching it again. Because for me, I'm not worrying about the subscriptions, you know what I mean? Just watch it. But watch it all the way through if you can. You know what I mean? Like, don't just watch a piece of it. You know, like some people just check in just to see, you know what I mean? Like, you know, if there's something that they will subscribe to, but when they go back and watch the whole video, I hope it's enough to keep your attention to watch the whole video. That's all I need to do, you know what I mean? And then when I put the playlist together and I get out here and I actually start getting out here, I might start sharing my content. And even if I don't share my content, just me being at your channel, you know what I mean, gives people opportunity, you know. Like Auntie Grace used to say, you know, when she's saying your name, she's promoting you. Star Trekkers in the house. Okay, I'm glad I didn't leave here. I'm glad I stayed just so I can holler at you, Star Tracker. Man, why you come over here playing last time, man? Like, I'm waiting for you to come with your main profile, man. Now you finally here, man. What's up? You know what I mean? It's all good. It's all love, man. But damn, why you got to play with me? Like, man, I done found out that you the neighborhood troll out here. Everybody that told on you. You know what I mean? And then I just feel like it's time for me and you to meet face to face and talk about this. You know what I mean? Like my Donald Trump video, my Puff Daddy video. You talk about you gonna tell the people on me, man. Like, quit telling. It's the problem right there is people out here telling and getting into other people's business. It ain't got nothing to do with it. It got nothing to do. You ain't had nothing to do with that. And it wasn't you. And that's what I was trying to say. And I know you just doing that to make me laugh. Shout out to you, Star Tracker. What's going on, man? You know, I don't mind playing, but man, you gotta position yourself whole, man, acceptable. You know what I'm saying? Like, so serious. You know, that's just what it is. You know, but nah, I appreciate you, man. How you been doing? You know, thanks for the support, man, and even stopping by, man. Like, what you been up to? Like, you still out here on these streets? You know, where are your friends? Where are our friends? Like, you see, they don't want to talk to me no more. they done talking to me. Like, man, I'm trying to get the band back together, man. Like, y'all got to get off that. Somebody always, but and then now I'm starting to feel like it. The only reason why they all acting like that is because I'm black. I'm different. I'm the one that's different out the bunch. You know, out of everybody, it's a bunch of mixed population of races out here. Like, it ain't just one race. I'm saying every one of us different. But I'm out here by myself, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm the only brother out here in these streets on this side of town. You know what I mean? Like, we live downtown YouTube. You know what I mean? But because I'm different, you know, I just feel like, man, everybody been acting different, strange towards me. You know, I need to know. You know what I mean? You good? Like, let me know. You gonna tell on me. You know what I mean? I'm just playing, man. Like, I don't think everybody think about color, but lately I have been saying that only because I've been feeling like certain things. Like, but hey, Trips, I just figured out how to chat. Oh, you just figured out how to chat. Oh. Man, look, I heard that you is the neighborhood what they call it, troll. I heard you out here trolling. I heard you out here troublemaker. You know what I mean? Like, I've been hearing bad reports about you, brother. You know what I mean? I heard you, the profiles that you're using and stuff, man. I've been hearing some stuff, bro. And to be honest with you, man, like, I ain't got no judgment, no opinion, nothing like that. But what I've been hearing, it's been questionable, because I was like, well, let me think back and think about, no, you feel me? So I was just like, let me see for myself. So now that you here, you know, like, you don't have nothing to say whatsoever. Like, should I believe the rumors, or, you know what I mean? Like, you got to give me some type of something. You know what I mean? I felt like we was going to have this one-on-one eventually one day. Junebug is in the house. What's going on, Junebug? Man, Junebug, look, he's trying to handle some community, family business. You know what I mean? He was over here trolling, you know what I mean, messing with me a little bit. You know, and you don't want me to tell Junebug, because Junebug, boy, she get out here. It's like, what's going on? Yeah, so, you know what I mean? It's cool. It's cool. Star Tracker, you ain't said nothing, you know what I mean? And then you might not just be in here with one account, you know what I mean? That's one thing. Like, I ain't trying to talk bad, talk down, trying to be disrespectful or clown. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? It's best that I just say something so that you at least hear me, and hear me out loud, and hear me clear. Like, I don't have a problem with you trolling, just with me when I'm being serious. And I know that you will go get another profile. He'll be up here with 2, 3, 4 profiles. But I'm not tripping on that. Why? Because he's interacting in the chat. Boy, if he's interacting in the chat, he's saying something to me, I'm saying something back. You feel me? That's why I want to let you know, man. I appreciate it. That's the love. You know what I mean? Like, he still came through with his main account. Like, why am I going to trip? He's trying to help the boy out here. You know what I mean? I felt like, look, you know somebody? Like, look, Star Tracker. You know, do you know somebody that can help me with the WHB? I'm going through something. I'm talking about today. I wasn't even put. It's the first time I got a double number. Yo, shout out to the chat. Shout out. Big W's in the chat. We got 10 people in the house. Big W's in the chat. Y'all gonna wait till I come to get ready to leave. And the only reason why y'all here is because Star Tracker. Like, y'all wanted me to get on Star Tracker case. You've been waiting for me to get on Star Tracker's case. I finally got on his case, and I'm getting ready to go. Just because I got to watch my blood pressure. I'm getting older these days. Y'all heard me talking about it, and now that I got older, hot trip, I'll go crazy. Man, I just have fun with that though. You know, that's one thing about the live stream. Like, I'll rewind that back and I just start laughing. Like, you know what I mean? That's why, you know, it's gonna be fun for me to just keep making content, you know, to not worry about going back to see that type of stuff, you know what I mean, like on its own, because I could do that every day, all day long, you know what I mean? And I like to do it that is natural and not try to plan to do it, you know what I mean? Like, if I see myself doing it, then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna try to make myself do it. Half is Star. Star Tracker is definitely a trope. How many accounts do you have over here, Star Tracker? Like, look, that's him. You see, that's what yo, you got multiple personalities. Like, he can really have another account and have a full-blown conversation dialogue with 2 accounts. Like, it's 2 different people. You know what I mean? Like, you'll think it's another person, but it's actually him. Like, this is this type of stuff I deal with on the live stream. Like, I can't be having y'all come up here and playing, man. Like, it might be something going on in the world, something serious. We're going to have to get out here and get serious. And look, I'm trying to get out here and practice how to speak and how to talk. And I'm starting to feel a little better out here. You know, I'm starting to get 10 people in the house. Boy, that's making me feel good. Like, yeah, I'm fired up now. You know what I mean? But the only way, look, I need all 10 of y'all to start chilling, you know what I mean? Coming through. Like, y'all come to my silent, I'm going to do a silent stream, you know what I mean? Like, you can come up in there and troll as much as you want. You can put your content, you know what I mean? All that, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's going to be silent. Like, I don't need y'all coming up in there and making a whole bunch of noise. I'm going to change the game for the silent, though. You know what I mean? So we're going to get out here. We're going to set a trend for out here making silent live streams. Everybody going to get out here doing silent live streams. Why? Because D-Nell ain't monetized. Let's see. Star Tracker is definitely... Mate, y'all ain't got nothing to say. How you got 9 people up here? Star Tracker, them all you? Man, I'm hot, man. I'm telling you, boy, look, if you ain't never live streamed before, get you some lights, man. In the wintertime, you're going to be warm. Don't worry about your heat bill. So, yeah, we're going to be moving up in this thing called YouTube. You know what I mean? I'm about to get out there and go back and watch some of the old stuff. And then when I bring back some of the old stuff, people be like, oh, I got the memory. I remember you. Only 3 are me. 3? So we still got 5 people in the house. Look, man, hey, appreciate a Star Tracker. Like, man, that could help me. You know what I mean? Like, look, you know something out here. Now, I ain't talking bad about you, and I ain't trying to down you, disrespect you in no kind of way. Like, you seriously know something out here. Like, you know what I mean? You think you could put me on? Like, you know what I mean, with your peoples, you know what I mean? Or you think you can bring me some old people, you know, because I know you got some friends, like, tell them I'm going to come up in here playing. Man, what happened to all my friends in Hong Kong? Like, they ain't even listening to me out there in Hong Kong no more. Maybe you can get them back up in here, like a couple of your friend, right? I know you was dating one, but that's just the LDR. You know what I mean? Like, do you count the LDR as a real relationship? I need to know. I don't think it's real. You know what I mean? Like, you got to actually see that person, touch that person, feel that person. Sorry about your Raiders. I'm trying to decide, like, do I want to claim them or not? Like, I was here first, you know what I mean? What you mean, my Raiders? Like, no. They from Vegas, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't really been following them like that. Maybe I'll start following them, and maybe they'll do better, you know. But in general, just speaking, you know, I will say this, that the Raiders seem to be doing all right next season. You know, foreseeing the future, they're gonna do all right. You know, I don't talk to Hong Kong anymore. Oh, serious, man? Like, dang, like I know they had you on the ban list at one time. Like they banned you from a couple of channels and stuff, you know, but I thought you was cool with a couple of them. You know, I would say a couple names, but see what it was you was in the wrong territory, messing with the wrong people, boy. And I know once you stepped up to Anna Libra, boy, she ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Look, and I know Ozzy didn't like that, boy. If Maria was like, what is this? You know what I mean? And then Papats. I thought you was cool with Papats. You ain't even cool with Papats. I'm telling you, them all my friends like, look, we need to get back to Hong Kong. Can you just tell them that I'm out here sometime? You know what I mean? Just check in. You know what I mean? Holler at the kid. You know what I mean? Like, look, I need them to come to the silent live stream. Like, I need everybody to be quiet. Look, D-Nell probably gonna be asleep. I'm telling you, boy, the silent live stream, I'm about to trend out here, boy. They're gonna be like, this dude out here with the silent. He had all them views for that silent. Everybody gonna be out here silence. You know what I mean? Then YouTube gonna change the rules. We can't get out here and do silence no more. So anyway, man, I don't want to just be doing stuff to be silly, you know what I mean? Because I'm getting ready to get out of here because I really don't have to get up out of here. You know, I'll just be trying to, you know, chill on the live stream. And once I get my time, I just go ahead and slide up out of here. And then I go back and I watch the video, you know what I mean? And sometimes it's just good to have enough to watch. You know, if I'm enjoying it, you know, somebody else out there can enjoy it as well. You know, I wouldn't just be sitting there watching it if I ain't enjoy it. So it's like, let me go out here and try to get as many videos as I can, stay ahead of people, or maybe this will be the first video that they go see, and then they go back and they can go watch some of the old videos I have. Laurice Juice, Laurice, look, don't come up in here playing, man. Look, Laurice, man, I'm getting ready to do a silent live stream. Can I get you to come through with a couple of your friends? Like, look, I'm scrambling out here. You know what I mean? I don't want people to see me struggling, you know, but I was thinking about doing a little silent, you know, and maybe you could have Bird, you back in the house. Thank you, Bird. Look, I ain't gonna be long. I ain't gonna be live long. I got 8 people in the house. We starting to build up. What I'm saying though, Labrice, man, look, I feel like I'm going through something, you know what I mean? And I don't want the streets to see me out here. I feel like I'm looking homeless. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that ain't no joke for homeless people. You know what I mean? Like, boy, it's expensive these days. So, you know, I don't want to seem thirsty or tired or anything. You know what I mean? I'm just saying in general, that's going to be a way for me to get back cracking up in here. But I did want to apologize to Laurice Juice because Laurice, I'm sorry. You know, like I really ain't been myself lately. You know, and I'm stressing myself out. I'm letting this YouTube thing get to me, you know, and the content and all the rest of this stuff. But the only reason why I was saying, like, I need to apologize to you, Reese, you was the only one that came to my live stream the other day when I had my gaming going on. Like, I really had the ambition to get out there and start my gaming channel and get out here, you know what I mean? And even though Bird was telling me I shouldn't do it, you know, I decided I'm going to do it. Well, Laurice, I noticed that you was there when I missed that shot, you know what I mean? And when I missed that shot, yo, I'll tell you, I shut the gaming channel down. And I feel like I was wrong, you know what I mean? But it was you that seen it, and it was somebody else that seen it. I don't know who that somebody else was. But I just want to apologize to you, you know what I mean? Because I could have finished the live stream. I could have went all the way through the tape, you know, and finished it, you know, and I probably didn't. You know, well, I didn't, you know, I know I didn't. But what I'm saying is, you know, I do appreciate that support because I'm still going to do something at that channel. Look, good to see you, Trip. Thank you, Laurice. You know, I'm noticing these streets ain't looking like they used to look, you know, and it's a couple of your friends like I've been looking for, you know what I mean? I don't see them no more, you know, but I'm cool with that, you know, because I feel like I got to get out here and make the video. If I make enough content for people to come over here and watch, maybe they'll watch it. Now, if you got something better that you watching out there, I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell me you watching something better. You can't tell me. So we friends and we support each other, you know what I mean? And I don't want to be seeming like I'm asking for a whole bunch, you know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll come through if they see you here, you know, and then there's a couple friends that know a couple friends that want to come through here. You know what I mean? Like, they ain't gonna come unless you here. And that's what I'm saying. Like, tell them come on their own. Like, come support the kid. Watch some of these videos. Give them something to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell them to get up off that bull. You know, like what is in their headspace? Tell them to clean their headspace, clean their mind, get off of that stuff, and to come over here and to start looking at some content that can help them. You know, it's gonna help all of us. Shucks, man, I just know, boy, I know you ain't got no better entertainers out there in the Philippines. I know. No, I'm saying that speak English. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. They probably entertain you when they speak another language. You know what I mean? And I can get that. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about who you know entertaining you that speak English. You know what I mean? I'm speaking directly to you. You know what I mean? I know you can't understand what I'm saying. You gotta rewind it back to catch up, because I talk quick. That's what they told me. You know what I mean? But you know, pass the word. You know, tell them I'm out here. You know, I'm finna be in the house. You know, that's all. Straight up. You know, 2 hours in. You know, and I don't have to continue to be here for the rest of another hour or so. You know, but what else you watching? You know what I mean? Like, look, don't you want to see the Tribulation Kids? Don't you want to see Trib? Don't you want to see D-Nell? Don't you want to hear something? You want to smile a little bit, laugh a lot? You know, I'm trying to really, you know, get back out here. You know what I mean? And there's a couple of y'all, you know, that I just want to appreciate. You know, I do. You know, so I feel like everybody left. You know what I mean? Like, dang. Did they all get the nosebleed? Like, seriously, like, dang. Well, it was a double digit. We dropped down. I guess it's time for me to go then, you know, because I don't want to be in the house bothering people. That's why I don't go live all the time. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't trying to ask y'all to come spend all your time with me. But listen, I'm still okay. Yeah, did you see how quick they left though? Like, dang, I was trying to get one of them to stay there. That was Larissa and her friends. You know what I mean? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, they gotta all lead together. It's kind of like fishing. You know what I mean? Like, you put the tadpole in the hook and you put it in the water. You know what I mean? Like, the whole school, like a whole school of fish come up over there and they looking at the bait, the tadpole, like they wanted to eat the tadpole, but then, you know what I mean? Just one of them leave, then they all leave. I'm telling you, man, that's just what it is, man. But man, I'm kind of hot, you know, and I'm hungry, you know, I ain't even gonna lie. And I got 2 hours on this one. This probably my longest one. Like, I ain't went 3 hours, and it's probably I'll be doing too much. I think I'll be out here just way too much. Look, you gotta get Lil Reese some Krispy Kremes. If you want the shares, Krispy Kremes. I think that's too sweet. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get her sick. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, like, man, that junk, I had to stop eating it. You know what I mean? Like, I was just like, man, you know, I'm at the age now, boy, a Joni Della can put me out. Yeah, man. So she did, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't even get a response. I feel like she hung up the phone, you know, like she couldn't even respond to the kid. At least I apologize, boy, because I was gonna do the gaming channel. You know, I even after my last live stream, I even got out there on the PlayStation. I started it up and I was like, nah, I'm cool. Let me go watch my video. And that's what I did. I went and watched the video. And then I said to myself, I wanted to watch another one. I mean, I wanted to make another one just so I could watch another one. So I'm getting ready to go watch this video, you know, and give me something to eat. Then give me some rest. The Rich Juice say Ray Trips. Nah, I think that she did, you know what I mean? But they stayed in the background. They ain't really want to say too much, you know. And then it's like, I don't want to. They'll listen to Kahana probably though, just because, you know, Kahana got a little bit of pull out here in these streets. They'll be over there raiding on his channel is what I'm saying. But man, I remember let me tell you how I met Larisse. It was this dude, right? It was this dude out here. What was his name? I can't think of his name. But he used to wear these outfits and stuff. You know what I mean? He's like the glasses and everything with the lights on him and stuff. And he used to be like a little DJ out here, you know, and his live stream, yo, he had it popping on his live stream. He just be playing the music, but he wasn't trying to get monetized, so he didn't care about the music that he was playing and getting the copyrights and stuff. You know what I mean? And I had met him through Mice Life and their community and stuff, just hanging out with them in their community. Like they invited me to the community to be a part, you know. So they would go and support people all day, you know, like that's what people do out here. Like they got groups of people that support people. So anyway, I went out there to support, you know, and somehow, some way, I was at the dude live stream with the glasses, he DJing and everything, and it felt like I was in a line, like it was so many people there, like just saying something to him, like they was chilling with the vibe, like he was playing good music too, like old school R&B, hip hop, like all that, like dude had it popping up in there. I'm telling you, I met a lot of people, you know what I mean? And then it seemed like Larice was up in there by herself. The only reason why I say that, because you know, if you know Larice, out here, she don't roll alone. Like she got a group of people she roll with, you know what I mean? And you know, she got some top dogs that she roll with too, you know what I mean? Like with Andy and Beth, you know what I mean? Like they some top dogs in the neighborhood. Like that's how they recognize them, you know what I mean? But so anyway, I'm at the live stream, the dude playing the music and stuff. We dancing, we chilling, like it's cool. We supporting our channel, we sharing our content. Larice was the only one up in there without a jacket, you know what I mean? She was the only one up in there without a jacket, and it felt like I was standing like right next to her, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I would give you mine, but then I'm gonna be cold. No, that ain't how it went. I was like, you know, because you know I can't get rid of her jacket, you know what I mean? But she had said that, like, you know, I'm freezing, and I was like, well, you know, here, you know what I mean? You can share my jacket, you know what I mean? We keep warm till you get your own jacket, right? We up here clowning, we just clowning. That's how we just clowning, you know. And then somehow, some way, the dude gave the jacket to her, you know what I mean? But then I start following over to her live stream. This should come to my live stream, and you would know that she was in the house by the way she would support, like her support, which is always there. And then it so happened that what happened? One day she had there was a community thing, like a big joint, you know what I mean? Like if you know Mr. Damn, I had to see his name, but there's a dude over there, like you don't want to mess with him. Like he know everybody, you know what I mean? Like they respect him. Mr. Randy. Boy, look, I ain't forgot. You know what I mean? Because he subscribed. He'll come through sometime, or he used to. But no, what I'm saying is I went to that live stream, you know what I mean? And I ain't think I fit in, you know. I really did. And I was nervous as hell, you know what I mean? And D, you know what I mean? Like she was up there, you know, she was real polite to me, you know. She made me feel comfortable in that community, you know what I mean? And it was funny because the way I met Andy was I came to that live stream and she was like, the Tribulation Kids, because I used to go out here with the BFF movement. Boy, I used to try to get as many as I could, you know what I mean? But there's another story to that. But when I met Andy, you know what I mean, she was like the Tribulation Kids, like basically she heard about me, you know what I mean? And she was like, you got all these BFFs out here. And she was like, I want to be a BFF. Yo, damn week she said, I want to be a BFF. Yo, she always been cool to me. You know what I mean? Like I always, you know, check on her, you know, just see how she doing. Like, you know what I mean? Like these people have been kind to me, you know what I mean? And some of the communities have invited me in and they let me feel comfortable. Like I'm allowed to go over there. Like I used to do live streams with Beth. I go join Beth live stream. You know what I mean? Cause she appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like I used to kick it, just in their community, and I met a lot of people, just in her community, and shout out to them. I don't want to just gloat on it, but it just takes me back to a place, just where I met a lot of people. So shout out to that community, man. They just always been good to me. I know later in my days when I do my live streams, they're more up that they can come through if they want to, and stuff like that. And then the later that I do them, you would probably see a couple of them pop in. That's my fam. That's my whole community. And they'll be happy to see me back on my live stream. You know what I mean? Because each one of them feel like I met them individually. You know what I mean? It's not even just that community. It's Rojan too. You know what I mean? Like her community, Mike Dynamite, there's a lot of different ones over there. And then when I seen with the F Mike just the other day, you know what I mean? Like he's connected to them. You know what I mean? Like I'm connected to them. Shout out to Pinky Gray. I said Pinky Gray the other day. And then I seen somebody that reminded me of when I met them back at Pinky Gray channel. It's just like when it comes to just content creators and you coming out here and you getting support, man, to get support from other content creators is just a wonderful feeling. And me being out here now on the live stream, think about it, like, yo, I connected so many dots, you know what I mean, that it should be a picture, you know what I mean, that in the end. I want to say this again, just because, man, it's somebody, man, out here I see all the time. And if you ever watch my video or you see this video or you hear through the grapevine, I'm going to say it again to FJ. Yo, FJ, man, can you please check and see if I'm blocked over there? I be wanting to comment on your videos. I can't comment, you know what I mean? Like, that's somebody that it's different communities. I just got a lot of respect for it. Shout out to Rojan and her community, because they always looked out for me. They was always cool. Shout out to Johanna Lynn and their brother. Oh, shucks. Damn, I gotta go do my research. But I see it, bro. I'm gonna be popping up. And they sister, Susai. She shy. Dang, with Gerald. Oh Lord. This is gonna be hard. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. You know what I mean? But some people might just hide in the background and watch. You never know, and it might be one of them. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure that I say something. You know what I mean, to shout them out, because I ain't forgot about you. Mike Dynamite was out there in Rome. Rome, yo. I'm talking about I done got somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, y'all, all this is for me sitting live. Like, if I could just sit here on the time, and the later in the day, you see my number looking better. Like, I'm not talking to 4 people or 3 people. Like, I'm seeing it jump from 5 to 6. As long as it keep jumping from 5 to 6, I got a chance of a higher number going up, because people don't like to sit in a live stream that only got a few people up in there. Like, that's just what it is. But I ain't trying to take up everybody's time, man, with my stories. I'm just reminiscing on the mic of people, you know what I mean, that I just had a chance to get to know, that I had a chance to meet out here. Like, it's some amazing people out here. It's gonna be cool. I just got to get back out here and get comfortable with it. And I feel like I'm getting more and more comfortable with it. I'm starting to have my feet kicked up while I'm on the live stream, real talk. But the thing about it is, I know I ain't gonna be here for a couple of days. I'm trying to stay on the mic just a little bit longer, just in case somebody want to sneak in. Kyle Krippner. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Daisy Edelin is back. Daisy, is you gonna talk to me? Like, look, I was serious about last night. I ain't playing. Kyle Krippner vlog is back in the house. Hey, everybody in the chat. My chat is always empty, but people always watch my replays. What up, Kylie? Daisy. Like, Daisy knows something. She knows some people. Like the way what we was talking about last night. Like you don't want to have that conversation no more. I don't be wanting to tell people like certain things that I'll be talking about with certain people that can help. But do you want to conduct business or what? Let me get up out of here, man, before I do too much. Hey, what up, Daisy? Like, I think, look, I used to feel like some people will come and they'll let you know they here, but they got the machines, you know what I mean? That because the only reason how I know about the machines is because you don't know how many live streams I done been on where somebody was like, I'm gonna set my machine up for you, you know what I mean? Like, it'll just keep on setting like emojis and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like, I seen some stuff out here to make me know, like that's how I know that I can get out here with the silent, and something will happen on that silent. Like you might just peek in and be like, who there? You know what I mean? And Kyle Kripner says, sometimes that happens to me, but not always. I always went live 2 times. I don't really go live that much because I kind of get boring. Sometimes, so I only went live like 2 times. Okay, I'm trying to read that and understand it. So wait, what did you try calling me Kylie? Look, man, I thought you were supposed to say sir. You ain't saying sir, you know what I mean? Like if you felt like I pronounced your name wrong or I called you the wrong name, that's how you've been making me feel. You've been calling me the wrong stuff. Dang. So yeah, man, I got a bigger chance to get more people here that's new on this live stream. Let's see. You gotta keep it gangster, Trip. Yeah, man. What part? What I need to thug out about? Let me know. You got some advice for me, Bird? Just in general, man. Like you see me, you see the vision, you see what I'm on, you see what I'm trying to do. Like, what you think, man? Let me know. You know, does anybody got some advice for the kid? I mean, yo, what you do? How you do it? What's your idea? No, sorry, okay. Sorry, sir. Okay, yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, man. Angie Manzor is in the house. Shout out to Angie Manzor checking in. That's what I'm talking about right there. Now, she is a familiar face or somebody I know because it was Angie. I used to go to her live streams and I used to watch how she used to host and she used to talk to people. And I actually met Angie early on in my journey where a lot of people started to get to know Angie later on. Like her audience grew. But people thought I had just met Angie. Like Angie's been my BFF for a long time. Like I met Angie like in the first year of me out here on YouTube. So it has been about 3 years. So shout out to Angie. I appreciate you checking in. You know, it feel good to see you, Angie. Thank you very much. And then thank you for the thumbs up. Yeah, Angie, look, Angie, you part of the silent squad. Like, look, man, I need you to see if you can get a couple of your friends. I'm gonna get the silent live stream going. Like, you know it's gonna be popping once I get the live stream going and I get out here and I start getting time. But see, I need to start doing silence, and I wanted to see if you can get a couple of your friends to drop by because see, Angie was one of the people that was around even when I was doing the silence before. Like Angie remembered me for way back. Angie, I'm about to get back on the silence, man. But I'm about to change the game for people out here doing silence. Let's see. She said, let's see. Bless Sunday, my friend. Yeah, I just finished eating some food, some Thai food. Okay, let me get some. I'm hungry. I make my own plate though. I ain't eating off your plate. Let's see. I did not even. I wasn't even aware. You snuck in a little boo. Like what is the boy talking about? What is the boy talking about? I don't know if you could talk about who you calling a boy. Like you supposed to be calling me sir. Boy, like hold on. Kyle, you want to come back up in here? I'm gonna need you to act right, man. You've been the only one acting hostile today. Angie said, long time, great to see you. You too. She came in, she left. She wasn't even trying to hear me with the silence. Like, dang, man, like I need a team. Like, look, man, ain't you part of Roar? Like, what happened to Roar? Like, they ain't rocking with your boy no more, man. Where's my man's at? Ventet. How I say his name? I always had a hard time saying it. I gotta see it. He know who I'm talking about. Look, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I can't right now. This is too much. Okay. I'm an opponent inside. I'm an opponent. I'm an opponent. Is that an opponent? Opponent in silent streams. What you saying? You got a problem with the silence? You know, man, look, I'd rather be able to talk business with a couple people, you know what I mean, that know a couple things versus me having to come out here, you know what I mean, and just do the silent. But if I'm forced to have to do it, then shucks. Man, this is stressing me out. I need to get me some French fries. Them McDonald's French fries look good in the chat. Look, let me go ahead and let y'all go, man, because yeah. I have a problem with that. What's the problem, Bird? Like, let me know. Bird, let me tell you something, Bird. Let me tell you something. I've been thinking about this, and every time I think about it, I don't get a chance to see you and tell you what I want to say. I owe you an apology. I do. I owe you an apology, Bird. When I first met you, it was kind of like I met you on the live stream, and what I owe you an apology for. I never apologized to you before, and I didn't want to apologize to you privately. I'd rather apologize to you publicly because it was something that we disagreed with publicly. And in the end, I want to tell you that you were right. And I probably shouldn't have said it like that. But I think at the time, the way it came out and where we was, I was thinking that it probably shouldn't have said. But you understand, without me saying like what I'm apologizing for, like you probably don't remember. Yours better than that trip. You probably don't even know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? But like how can I because I never made it. What made it bad was this is what made it bad was because it wasn't me and it wasn't our disagreement. It was the response of Retro that made it seem or sound bad. That I was like, let me take this video down because I didn't ever want to upset or offend anybody. And that was what it was in the end. Like, I didn't even want to offend you, you know what I mean? Even with that situation. But that was how I actually met you. And then when I got to actually meet you and get to know you, like it was a whole different thing. But because I never actually thought about it until I actually had time for my mind to sit still, I thought about you, Bird, and that's one thing I want to say, you know what I mean, without me actually getting into the particulars, because it never really was an issue. Like, you never really took it as an issue. Nobody ever took, but I don't think I ever said that to you, you know what I mean? And if you ever get time in your memory bank to think back what I'm talking about, I just want to let you know what I mean, in the end, you know what I mean, you was right. And if you even want to call me, or if you want to even because there's a couple of things like Bird has been right about. Like Bird is like another Rick One Ball, like just mentor me, coach me, tell me some things. But Bird is somebody that I know God uses, you know what I mean? And he connect us. Just because I had an opportunity to sit down and actually get to know him. And Bird, you a powerful dude, you a strong dude. And a lot of stuff that you said came true, you know, and I just want to let you know that. All love, bro. Bro, like, you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but if you ever want to know, like, you know what I'm saying, that part, I could tell you privately, you know what I mean? Look, awesome live stream. I appreciate that because my back is hurting right now. I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm really cramping. My back hurt. Like, yesterday, even after the live stream, like, it was cramping up, you know what I mean? And I don't want to be out here complaining about it. I just want to come out here and get my live done. But I'm glad I got a chance to say that to you, Bird, because every time I think about it, I forget about it. And I even thought about it on my last live stream, like, say something now. But it's like I talk so much that I forget stuff, you know what I mean? But that's what make it feel good to go out there and do a longer live stream. Like, though, this number to just sit there at 6, you know what I mean? Like, that feel good to me, you know, because I'm used to that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't used to being under 10, you know what I mean? And it seemed like that's what it's been like since I've been back. Look, it's back pain season. Yeah, I don't want to. I can't say I don't want to believe that. I don't want to live through that. You know what I mean? Because that is true. Like, boy, that cold, that storm, the snow, the rest of that, boy, they give you them back spasms, and it's just like, man, I ain't trying to go through that. But I'm kind of like, I'm happy with myself. Like, this is my longest live stream back in 6 months. You know what I mean? This is the longest one. I didn't rush up out of here. I stayed patient. You know what I mean? I had the ups and downs of it, you know. So it gave me something to go back and watch. To give me enough of something to watch, but it gives something to other people to watch. I enjoy watching my content, so if I enjoy watching it, somebody else will enjoy watching it. But I appreciate y'all, man. And yeah, it's back season. It's back pain season. You guys keep warm, you know what I mean? That way you don't have spasms. Get you a heating pad or a heating blanket or something. Just keep warm. Everybody out there, shout out to you guys. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for helping me get my live stream done. I'm gonna go back and watch it just because I like watching the video. You know, the live stream is cool, but the video is straight too. It's 8 people now. Man, I can't just leave. Like, man, look. I need to watch y'all. Like, y'all rather watch a video, right? You don't want to see no silent, right? Wouldn't you rather me stay here as long as I can? Otherwise, I put the silent up. You see, Bird was just talking about that. Like, he don't like that. You know what I mean? Like, we want a spot we can kick it, and we can't kick it on the silent. Look, I need a heating pad. You need a heat pad? I need one right now too. But if I just get up and walk around for a second, I'll be straight. But that's what I was saying. Like, it can't be like that. Like, back in the day, man, I could do this, but it ain't got hard for me, man. Like, to sit down and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I done had back surgery, so when I tell you I got to take me a quick break, man, please understand it. I'm taking a break for a reason, so it's good to have you in the house. Hopefully you don't leave. But you know, we're gonna try this one more time, only because Bird is in the house. Let's try to stay live just a little bit longer with the 7 people. We got new people checking in. We got some old people checking in. We got some people checking in. And hopefully we can get it going and get it back up in here. So give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and play this record right here.
Yeah. Mic check. Yeah. My composition is a novel, true love story. It's my written testimony, recorded document, personal account of my journey, a testament of faith, a story of struggle, blood, sweat, and tears, all the good, all the bad, and all the ugly. All the years it felt like they didn't love me. I felt abandoned, boy, they left me lonely. Stranded, I took life for granted. Last minute, I started to panic. I'm under attack for my humility. I'm still in recovery from my disability, falling off my feet with no stability, no job security, discouraged by my insecurities, all my failed opportunities, so close to having my foot in the door of the industry, all the bad investments, all the money I tasted and wasted, the breakup of my family, or what it took to keep my sanity, fighting for custody, ain't never been me, I was a young teenage statistic, struggling to stay optimistic. What's life without love? What's love without peace? What's love without trust? What's love? What's love? What's life without love? What's love without peace? What's love without trust? What's love? What's love? Yeah. Back then, the music made my soul hurt. Cutthroat, I was cut to the heart. I was wounded, torn apart. I was hurt to the core. Over and over, I came back to settle the score. I ain't never been happy with my position. Full speed, determined, going after it instead of wishing. As long as my feet is kicking, time is ticking and time flies. I'm not that type of guy. I'm simple but complex, I got next. Been waiting in line with my rhyme, trying to stay in between the lines of the margin. 5-finger discount, I'm shopping for bargains. I know what it means to be starving, trying to feed them hunger pains. It's the type of hurt you can't explain. I mean, Esau sold his birthright for a bowl of beans. I guess that's having big dreams. What's life without love? What's love without peace? What's love without trust? What's love? What's love? What's life without love? What's love without peace? What's love without trust? What's love? What's love? Searching for an outlet, I try to stick to the concept without setting high expectations of my new presentation. I speak with the art, my poetry is colorful. I paint pictures with broken language, trying to use my people skills to reach mass communication. I'm overpopulated with my fascination. I try to stay in character, keep that animation. Stay creative and crafty, playing my part of a creation. My younger days, Smitty said I was clever. My older days, I'm pushing myself to get better. I'm sick, I'm dying inside. I ran out of tears to cry. I ran out of words to say. I stopped depending on people, prepare for the sequel, a series of my current events. Chronicles of Nail, the book got a storyline. By design until the end of time, I'll never give up on the grind. I'm a gaslight, the pedal go for mine. What's life without love? What's love without peace? What's love without trust? What's love? What's love? What's life without love? What's love without peace? What's love without trust? What's love? What's love? Yeah. What's life without love? What's love without peace? What's love without trust? What's love? What's love? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm in the house, and I want to say what's up to the people. I'm still here. Shout out to the chat. I appreciate you, Bird, for still being in the house. Shout out to Sonia Jackson. Man, thank you for being in the house. And the reason why I say that is Sonia out there in Hong Kong, and she good peoples, you know what I mean? And she know what it feel like to be demonetized. You know, I'll go ask you some questions. I'll go ask you some questions, Sonya. Like, man, look, I'm telling you, I happened to get out here in these streets last night. You know what I mean? I'm looking around, right? I thought I bumped into your other channel, you know, because you got the channel Heart something, right? I thought it was Heart PH, you know what I mean? And I went there, right? And I don't know if it was your heart. Her name was Sonya, and she had the heart, you know, and I was thinking that was you. So I went there. And I don't know for sure if it was you or not, you know, but it didn't feel like it was you. And I just want to say, so I did get out here a little bit to kind of, roam these streets a little bit to see who I could find live. But I came over there to check you out. So I don't know if that was you or not, and I don't know if you're here or not, but I do want to say something about Sonya out there in Hong Kong, and just with me playing the record that I just played with the What's Love. She was one of them ones that when I did put the song out and Kahana put the karaoke version out, like she was one that wanted to learn the words. You just don't know how that makes me feel as a writer, for somebody to do that. And I appreciate Kahana just for putting the idea together to put the karaoke out there. It gave me an opportunity to allow, something that I wrote for other people, to try to spit it, shout out to my man Thor Hero coming through the door, man. I appreciate you, AB, man. I know you busy, man. Like I appreciate you checking back in. The number been jumping, and it got me feeling like maybe I should start doing live streams at this hour, somewhere between 4 and 5, it just feels better. It feels like I'm in the house. I can get a couple of the people that are in the background to come peek in, to get out the background. Like this is some of the people that are probably watching my videos in general. So I'm kind of like, I'm feeling a blessing right now. Like I'm really feeling like, my channel getting back in order, what I'm saying? Like it's operational just with 7 consistent people up in here, and that's the only way I'm gonna get it done is I gotta be in the house, Like I can't expect people to watch the video. Like y'all got time to do stuff, And if you got time, you don't mind rewinding my content. Like I ain't saying nothing really. But hopefully, I said something or, made you, smile, laugh, maybe I gave some information. Maybe I said something that was encouraging or somebody else, or whatever, but it's just me getting back out here to get my practice in. You can see me growing, just doing it. You getting back in the groove. You are certified trib for streaming. Man, I don't know, maybe, like I've been watching it back. Like I've really been enjoying it because it's not really stuff out there that I'm really enjoying watching, but I could watch a whole video of myself and I'm like, this is 2 hours and 40 minutes. I need to get up out of here, but it's like the vibe is like, I could start another one, but it's like me getting back on that marathon. Like I did that before, but you can guarantee I'm not doing another one. That's why I'd rather just stay up in here as long as I can, because then it's gonna give me a chance to see the number when I quit. And I was like, maybe I should just do the whole 3 hours, just so I can get an idea, of what it's looking like just for me to stay live. Because I see who checked in, I see how many people checking in, and then I'm seeing what's in the background and how it's moving. Like, one thing I could tell you when it moves up and down like that, and like a person like Larice is in the house, like they come through and chill, when they see her here. And then shout out to Star Tracker. Star Tracker came here with a couple profiles, like he was trolling and everything, but I could use all that. My Lazada, see, look here. What's going on, my Lazada? How you doing? It's been a long time. You act like you don't remember me. Man, we was cool, man. We're Delatory Vlogs. Tell Delatory Vlogs. I said, what's up? Yeah, man, what's up, man? That's my peoples right there. Like my Lazada, I always had a problem. Yeah, but she cool people, Look, Monazada, I got demonetized and I didn't want to come out here asking people for nothing, But look, I'm gonna give them something, I'm gonna give them something. I'm gonna do a silent live stream. Remember the silent live stream? Some people that be doing the silent live streams and stuff. Like, would you come to the silent live stream just to say hi? You ain't gotta stay. Look, I know you busy. You busy. And like you could, man, look, you got a whole platform over there. I know. Look, but do you know somebody, that knows something about the WH? Like, look, they got a strategy or something. Like, look. I'm just playing, man. It's good to see you, my Lazada, and yeah, I'm glad you remember me. Like, look, we had a little something, I come through, you know what I mean? You come through, we hang out, you know, so make sure you tell Delatoya I said what's up, you know. Delatoya, she like to laugh, and you know, she seen me getting chased by a dog. I was getting ready to say, damn, I'm gonna have to check out, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I was saying. You know, if I stay live a little longer, you know, come out here a little later, you know, and now I'm out here on a Saturday. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I gotta change my rhythm, you know what I mean? Change my pattern, because people don't get to notice when I'm here and they think I'm here and I'm not really here. So we playing tag, you know what I mean? Like we'll see you again. Let's see, Delatoya now busy. Yeah, that's what I figured. You know, like Delatoya was always busy, you know what I mean? But she used to check in and say, what's up? And she was one too, you know what I mean? Like it's some people, you know what I mean? Like they didn't care how their community felt, like they still supported me. And Mila Zeta, she was one, and Delatoya as well, you know what I mean? Like they friends, you know what I mean? But not saying that anything was wrong with the community, but it's just like, you know, I know that I'm different, and they didn't hold that against me, you know what I mean? They allowed me to be myself, and I never changed nothing. And they respected that about me. They liked that about me, that I was still myself, you know. But yo, they is always good people to me, you know. And I just want to say that, like, they share me in their community. You know, some people would check in, some people won't check in, but you know, she'd check in. She'd make sure she check in. That's why I'm saying, like, I got a network. I just got to get out here and get it, you know what I mean? But I got to sit here and stay live, you know. It'd be better for me to stay right here and wait for somebody not to be so busy, or, you know, have time to, you know, peek in on social media and they'll see me here. This is where I'll be at. I really don't float around to a lot of channels, but I'm going to start going out there to float around to some channels, you know. But as of right now, I've just been with AB, and I'm going to start floating over there to Rick One Ball, and then start getting out here to seeing who's live, or seeing videos and the uploads that they have, you know. And then for my people out the country, in the Philippines, and you know, where else, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna start getting to y'all live streams as well when I'm up early, or I'm about to go to sleep. I'll still check in, you know, just to say what's up, you know. So hopefully, you know, y'all don't mind, you know, coming by and hanging out. Her internet in Providence, she's in she must have just went back there then, because she wasn't there when I used to talk with her. She was somewhere else. I can't say exactly where she was at. It was kind of like in the Middle East, somewhere out there, you know. But yeah, little Delatoya also forgot me. Shit, bitch, also trips. Well, you know, Mila Zeta, Delatoya always been a busy one. Like, you know, she worked with glasses and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, see, I know stuff about them. Like, she worked with glasses and stuff. You know what I mean? And you know, the doctor be working her to death. You know, and you know, she was in Kuwait. Yeah, see, I told you I had a lot of friends out there in Kuwait. Well, I could tell you that Kuwait is no longer checking in, and now if she's out there in the province, Philippines ain't checking in either. look. Yeah, AB. The only reason why is because AB know I used to get out here, you know what I mean? And I stay out here, but you know, I got a couple friends out here and they know him and all the rest of that, you know what I mean? Like, we just wondering, like, when y'all gonna come back over to the neighborhood, we're gonna start having parties again, you know what I mean? We got the equipment, the speakers and stuff, you know what I mean? We're gonna set it up in the house. We be cooking and stuff. Like, y'all don't live too far, you gonna smell the food, you might as well come through. Look, everybody like, he a good wingman, but I need to go out with him. Let's see, Thor Hero, hello. Yeah, that's my friend right there. You know, he got a gaming channel. You might want to connect to him. But he don't gotta hear. Look. AB, she ain't like that. She ain't like, trust me. Yo, send her through. She come through. I would say, let's see, my sweetie pie. What did you used to call me? She used to call me something, you know what I mean? It's coconut, Joe. There's some type of coconut cake out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm telling you. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm telling you. No, a totally different thing, you know what I mean? But I could tell you, you know what I mean, a couple of peoples, you know what I mean, good peoples, you know what I mean? And if Delatori come through with her, you know what I mean, like that, Delatori was gonna help me with my second channel, you know, at one time, you know what I mean? Like she was gonna help me, like she said she'll share me out and all the rest of that. Like she knows some people, but it seemed to be that she ain't really as live as she used to be, and it seemed like my Lazada ain't as live neither. Bring me with you, please. She's talking to Bird, y'all. Listen, I'm going to Taiwan in January. Oh. Bird be out the country, boy. He be chilling. Let's see. Now she the VO. Oh. Yeah, tell her I asked about it. You know what I mean? Like, it's a couple people, man. If I get out here and get live a little bit, like they might just drop by if they ain't busy, you know. But it's a couple people that might drop by if they ain't busy too. You might not want a couple of those to come through when they ain't busy because they play too much when they is not busy. And I need people to be busy. So yeah, man. So anyway, I mean, I'm out. This is probably my longest one in a while, but boy, that means I'm getting back into the swing of things. But boy, I could tell you this. I need to stay live just a little bit longer just because, boy, I'm saying they surprising themselves to see me out here. Like, yeah, I've been making content. You know that, right? My Lazada. Yeah, man, you should go back and check out a couple videos. You know what I mean? I've been in the house, like seriously been in the house, and we getting new people. It's saying that I'm getting 92% of new people up in here. You gotta check the last video I just did. I just did one right before this one. Can you believe it? I'm out here doing double back-to-back live streams. Like I'm doing it again. And I'm thinking about going on a marathon. Tribs, like that's how they know me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm back in the house. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's cool, you know. So it's good that you in the house, you know, and I'm gonna get back on my Tribulation Kids profile so that I can come through to other people's channel as well. Like you still out there singing, doing the karaoke and stuff. Like, man, I'm telling you, I need to get support. I really came out here getting ready to sing. I just wasn't prepared with my song selection, but I need to give me some support. So, you know, I was thinking about going ahead and getting to the karaoke game myself. You know, so Bird, I might just have to learn how to sing. What's that song, Bird? Bird was out here studying that song, boy. He was studying that song. It took him a minute, but boy, once he got that song, boy, he sounded good. Wow, like look at Bird. You know what I mean? Speaking Tagalog, like man, look, they tried to teach me a couple times, but I'm telling you, I think I'm at the limit with my learning. I'm telling you, like I think I could only learn so much in my life. You know what I mean? And I think after that, it just hurts to learn. You ever try to cram something into your understanding and you just ain't gonna understand? Like leave it alone. Bird, I'm near to Baca. My Lazada, if I recall, I don't recall, but if I recall, like you wasn't in the Philippines. I want to say like a Hong Kong or something like that, maybe a Japan. But the Philippines, I don't think knew how too much about. Yeah, Bird been out there, man. He been in them streets. Like they know him out there. Like he got a whole video, boy. He was telling us about it, and I need to go over to Bird. Bird, where can I find that video? Can you put it in the chat? Let's see. Before Berhammering, where's that at? Malazeta, like now I'm staying in the Philippines. Okay, yeah. But just so I know that I'm not tripping, like you wasn't in the Philippines, right? You was somewhere else. Like you can't do the side streets. Like I need the main country, the main road. You know what I mean? I need a main. Cause I'm like, where's that at? It's in the Middle East. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, yeah. So you wasn't far from Delatorre. So you wasn't far from Kuwait. See what I'm saying? Like, I don't really know. Like, I ain't never looked at the map like that. It seemed like it was wars going on out that way. You know what I mean? Like, are we talking like the Gulf of Mexico? Like, wrong way or what? See, and that's the thing. Like, I knew that because I get out here and I would tell people what I believe. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was also ones that didn't hold nothing against me, you know what I mean, for having my belief, you know what I mean, in my Christian background. Not saying that they don't have that type of belief, you know what I mean, but I know that where they come from, like in the Middle East, like they don't have that type of belief. So I was just saying, like, a lot of them would be listening to me and I'll be talking about some stuff, you know what I mean, that probably wasn't as friendly for the Middle East. Like, it's probably Western friendly, like probably all right to talk about it out here, but not out there. And they would still be listening. I don't know if they had headphones on, if they was listening out loud, but I made sure that I said Jesus' name. Let's see. I am a mother of patrial help devote. So Lord have mercy, boy, my reading is getting worse. See, this is why I need to be live. I feel like I was practicing reading too, you know what I mean? Like when I'm reading the chat and I'm reading these names, man, I did a live stream a long time ago with somebody from India. They came in with a sentence for their name. I'm talking about for the whole name. I tried to pronounce it. I'm gonna go back and get it. I've messed up a lot of people's name out here, and like my Lazada, I've been messing up her name from day one, but she accepted it. You know what I mean? Like she knew I. Bird, man, I don't know how you do it, man. Sucks. Let's see. Oh, I went to rest. I went to rest at that church before when I walked to. Oh, Bird know where she from. Oh, okay. My Lazada, I was talking about a little while ago. Like, I don't think I could walk on that area where he walked by himself. Like, I don't think I could do it. And Bird was real brave for doing that. You know what I mean? But my Lazada, if I come out there, I need to let you know, I'm coming with an entourage and some security. You know what I mean? Like, so serious. Like, they gonna think I'm famous. I'm out there, boy, like the president. I'm gonna make sure I'm secure. No, I'm just playing. But if you come out here, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can walk friendly, openly, freely. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna mess with us, no nothing. But boy, it look like it's not gonna be easy for the kid out there. Listen, I carried 2 bags all the way down, and went down to shucks, he had 2 bags. How was you carrying your bags? I'm just curious to know. Was they heavy bags you had them on your shoulders? You know what I mean? Was it some luggage type of bags? Would you strap it? You know what I mean? Strap it around your waist? Did you have the fanny pack? Like what? What did your bags? You know what I mean? Like, I ain't trying to be funny. Like, look, you made it here safe. Like I'm guessing, right? Well, see, good. You're not a victim of hold up. See, yeah, I heard about some other friends that went out there. They ain't have such a good time. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was saying, like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, if I could do that just yet, I'm just gonna say just yet, only because like I ain't ready. I ain't ready for a lot of things. Like, I ain't been feeling good. I still oh my god. Let's see, y'all. I love this. I love it. Like, this is fun for me. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, it's like you get to have so many conversations at once. You get to see what they saying, And I was telling people before, like, if you have never live streamed before and you don't know what it's like you gotta see what it's like to be around real television. Shout out to Rick. He checked it again. Like, Rick, boy, this the longest live stream I done did since I done been back in the last 6 months. And Look, I know everybody cares to see. Everybody cares to see how's it gonna look when he in. You know what I mean? And boy, we been getting 6, 7, and 8 people coming in here. You know, so you know that got me feeling good. And look, today is Saturday evening. Boy, this is a family night. You know what I mean? I'm learning this is the time I probably need to get out here. Great job. Yeah, I'm getting ready to get up out of here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just let me know I could clock out. Like, okay, Rick came in. Okay, this is enough. because eventually I'm gonna cut this up and be able to use different parts of it. You know, I'm working with somebody that, you know what I'm saying, just got my back. Shout out to you, Rick. I appreciate you. And even you checking back in, you know, you see me out here having fun with it, you know what I mean? And this is what we do as me and you step out here with media. You know what I mean? So it's encouraging, man. Because, you know, yo, you the homie in real life. So thank you, man. Let's see. I just went live earlier for 20 minutes. See, and then I don't be there. It make it seem like I'm just a terrible ass friend, and a terrible ass supporter. You know what I mean? But you can share your content in here. Look. I'm finna go take a nap. Look, I can't get out here supporting nobody today. You know what I'm saying? Look, let's see. On YouTube, yo, man, you know what? Yo, do your live streams on Facebook too. You know what I mean? Just because it's so much funner for the live streamer. I'm seeing so many people that used to be on YouTube, they're now doing live streams on Facebook. And I want to also say there was one of my friends that's Trip, man. Look, I stepped away. She's like, I didn't even know say she. They say it's just so hard to support other people, like to put that into their day in their log. They go out and they support everybody, you know what I mean? But when you look up at the time, it's like, boy, a whole day done went past. And I understood that, and I respected it, and I respected who I heard that from. Not to put nothing out there about nobody, but just because that person might be in the background looking and watching it. But I've been seeing a lot of people going on the Facebook. And the reason why I'm saying something about even the live stream on Facebook is it's fun with the emojis. You know what I mean? Like it's a different video. It's not the same thing. It's when your video stop, you can still interact with your audience. You can still see the comments coming in. You can still see the likes and the emojis. It just, you can see your video grow and blossom. You know what I mean? And I'll just say that to just say, I don't want to support like that, Trip. You know, I want that organic support. And I was talking about that the other day, talking about somebody to you. I mean, talking to somebody about you. It's some of the people that are actually out here that I've been in contact with. And I said, Rick always been that type of person. He want organic support. You know what I mean? He don't want no bots. He don't want no robots. He don't want, you know, nobody that don't want to be there, basically. And it ain't that I don't want to be there. You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm just saying in general, you know, man, I'm lucky to have the support from all of y'all, man. Like, y'all don't even know. And I don't be feeling good, man. Like, but I'm gonna get out here and I'm gonna start supporting. I'm gonna start getting out here on social media. I'm gonna start, you know, trying to get to other people's channel. You know what I mean? Especially the people that come here and support me. You know, I'm gonna make sure. Hope to see you here, Bird. You coming back, my Lazada? Like, you know, you're welcome to come back. You know, all y'all. You know, and thank you guys for helping me get through this live stream as well. But I'm 3 hours in. I'm gonna go back and watch it. You know, I got me some content for the day. I already watched the other videos, so now I'm gonna watch this one. Oh my God, 2 long hours working. 2 long hours. I did 3 right here on this one. You know what I mean? I barely took any breaks too. But for real though, like I've been sitting down too long. Like I really need to get up out of here. Like I'm hurting, you know. But I just appreciate, you know, some of y'all that came back, like AB, Bird, Rick, you know, Brett, you know, there was some people that actually came back. I don't want to forget when they actually came back. Kyle Krippner, you know, there's some other people too, but Larice was here. She came back, you know, in the same live stream, and it's been 7. Like, yo, I'm talking about the number has been steady for me. To just keep going. And the longer the live streams, like I see some people come out here and do 4-5 hours, but they be singing, some be having, you know, literature and stuff for us to read and, you know, research and stuff. But for me to just come out here and just be myself talking to the people, like, yo, I just had 8 people in here just a minute ago. You know what I mean? Like, they're watching it. At least my channel is starting to move again. And I got enough videos for people to go back and watch. So look, I got enough content. This video right here, at least I know people can watch this one right here. So shout out to Oz Art. Appreciate you, Art. Appreciate you. I'm getting ready to step up out of here just because I'm 3 hours in, man. And it's a long live stream, but it's a lot of content on one. And I can get people to watch this joint. So look, I'm out here working. I'm going to see y'all again. Trust me. God bless you. Y'all be safe. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. I ain't got no business being out here today. I got called in on a Saturday. I got to looking at my numbers like, wait a minute. I got to go out here and find my friends. You know what I mean? I got to connect back with people. You know what I mean? So straight up. Okay, I'll go there. I'll go there on June. Bert, make sure y'all stay connected. You know what I mean? Because Marla Zada, she good support. And she a down to earth person. Like, she real down to earth. You know what I mean? Like, she spread the love. I'm gonna be honest with you. Marla Zada, make sure you tell Della Sawyer what I said, and make sure I see you again. Like, make sure you come back through. I'm gonna be back here in a couple days. You know what I mean? But I left a lot of content that if you get bored watching the stuff you watching, come over here. You know what I mean? Watch this. Like, we make a homemade television. You know what I mean? You see the stuff I'm working on? I need a couple of days so I can go work on that. And when I get some stuff, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna show you. You know what I mean? So shout out to you, man. God bless y'all. I appreciate y'all. Salute to you all. I will see y'all soon. I appreciate you very much for helping me get through this live stream and helping me enjoy this live stream for as long as this live stream did. Let's go see what the number look like. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Welcome to the Tribulation Kids Network. Let's get out here and network and meet somebody.